Welcome back to Dark Skies 2077. This is a run of the um, Edgerunners mission kit module of the jacket. We have determined that Edgerunners for our version of Night City is canon, and we've also determined that the video game is also canon. But I like to make sure that if there are variables, we lock down what is our canon and what is not. So we are running through this module, and however this goes, that's the way it is. Last time, the group has been chasing down the items that Falco had requested, and they managed to get the Lexington mains pistol um, from an Arasaka middle tier, uh, middle management guy who basically overheard that they were looking for the jacket. The gun was inside of a yellow jacket that was, I guess it kind of looked like the jacket. It had spray paint that was still a bit smudgy on the back that looked like the description of the jacket you're looking for, but it certainly wasn't a REO meat wagon jacket. That being said, your group waited for a ping after your train adventure, and you received a ping. And the ping leads to Arroyo and Mega Building H4, which on the map is around about there. I'll snap ping it actually, so that it just forces you to it. Cool. And are you heading there? Going in?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think that was the goal.
Sure. Inside, an entire city's worth of people live on top of each other, shoved together and stacked like cans, level after level after level, in a grand experiment to house the population of Night City. The results have been predictable. Filth, grime, grease, trash clogs most of the hallways, especially on the lower floors where the scent of sweat and human odor overcomes the creaky ventilation system. You aren't going inside, though. You're going up to the top. Someone's throwing a party on the roof.
Somebody say party.
Good point. Actually, if you would like, you can find contacts, fans present that will basically be able to get you into the mix here. Also, fixers would have the same kind of foray if they want. Similar option. You're also looking for someone. Does anybody have the name of the individual that we're looking for?
Oh, I did at one point.
Dalton?
I didn't.
Perfection. Good job. Dalton is the name. Correct.
A plus for Elizabeth.
Notes. It's also just a sheet of paper this time.
So you are able to kind of make your way into the party, and I guess I should change the music. You are in the party, and it's a vibrant scene, but it's mostly just, a bunch of gonks, like, having a good time. Yeah, and you are looking for someone in specific. If you wish to engage with anybody in the scene, you can. There's a lot of different folks, but I would say the main thing is you know what you're looking for. You are looking for Dalton. Just tell me how you want to engage in that process, and we
Do
will
we
kind
know?
Go ahead.
Do we know what he looks like?
You know he's wearing a bright yellow jacket,
Hmm.
and you kind of have a loose description of him based on the conversation with his
Corpo.
girlfriend.
Hmm.
Corpo
Oh,
didn't. Corpo didn't know what he looked like.
Alright. So this is up on the
Um,
roof, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Does-
how many How many ways, I guess, up or down is there on the roof?
Sure. So there's probably a couple of points of access, two to be precise. It being a mega building, take into effect that you're probably a few hundred feet into the air, like above, you know, street level. Um, so the air is a bit thinner up here, but not so much so that you're noticing it. The wind definitely in certain areas of the roof will be harsher than other places, but the way that the roof is constructed, it kind of has a larger wall segment on the outside that can be reached by staircases and ladders, and then there's a section inside with a couple of different like helipad sections. So people are underneath those. Those people are probably engaging in drugs, fornication, you know, the usual things you'd like to keep to like a more shadowy area. And then the more party going kind
Cowards.
of dancer, the cowards, right, are the ones that are on top of the helipad or the AV landing pads who are dancing. Everybody here knows it's illegal to go up onto a mega building's roof. This is certainly not a place that's like, you know, it's going to be okay. But you're also in Arroyo, near Dogtown. The place is kind of lawless, anyways.
Is this a type of crowd that Thorn would be familiar with? How, like, were there a few fans that he found to get in here, or was it an easy thing to find some people to get him in?
So based on Thorn's look, I would say that his styling probably leans towards 6th Street. I mean, he's probably not like a bigot or a weirdo like some people in 6th Street or like a human trafficker. They're a fun gang, by the way. But
That we know of.
well, okay, yeah. Thorn is not that we know of. Jeez. Okay, well,
Gotta leave
everybody,
it open. Gotta leave it open.
everybody be suspicious. Be suspicious. But yeah, I would say so. Like the people here are your vibe, and like the people that you know also have friends who probably are familiar with your work.
I think what makes sense to me then is Thorn going around to people that either recognizes or seem to recognize him and frame it as a, hey, Root told me to find my boy Dalton here. Have you seen him? And then go through kind of the description and kind of chase it along that.
Okay.
Can blue screen go get drugs?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make a streetwise check on that.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and say
Is that
it's a
under
DC 15.
social or
TV 15.
education?
It should be under social.
Okay. Hey, 15.
Oh, cool. So the DV was 15. I didn't ask you if you wanted to spend luck beforehand. If you want to go ahead and spend a point of luck to get the kit, then that's fine. Were you looking for anything in specific?
Just like the funnest type of drug.
The funnest type of
The
drug.
funnest.
What kind of fun though,
Give him
Jonah?
black lace,
The-
John. Just real
The
quick.
best.
What in the donut shop visit is this? Whatever makes sense.
Black lace. Just hand it right out to him.
What
Casually.
kind of fun are you having?
I just
All of the fun.
I just
On that table.
I guess lace would probably be pretty common. I mean, it's a rare substance, but I mean, it's definitely a very illicit one. Let's go ahead and say that that's what we got. So I am going
Hooray,
to
drugs.
Oh,
yay,
black lace drugs.
drugs. I'm gonna say, Ace, you're taking the drug, obviously.
Duh.
That's how this works.
I don't want them to think I'm a narc.
Okay, so I need you to roll 2d6.
Okay. 2d6.
Okay.
Okay.
So for the purposes of the next 24 hours, your humanity is reduced by that amount. The end of the effect, the primary effect,
Okay.
that will return to you. In 24 hours, I want you to keep mind of this. So the next time I say, like, it's the next day, you will be going into the secondary effects. So you may become addicted or have
Okay.
substantial effects that last there. For the duration of the primary effects, so 24 hours, you ignore the effects of the seriously wounded state. So if you're ever
Ooh.
reduced to less than half your hit points, you do not have any penalties to your rolls. That'll
See,
also
kids, drugs do help.
that'll also
This one-
cost you some eddies. They're not just handing this shit out for free.
That's
So 50 eddies. If you have it on your sheet, go ahead and just dock it off.
got you.
Okay. So that's what Jonah's doing. Tom, you said you were like integrating with your crew, like folks who know your music and stuff. You're asking about Dalton. Go ahead and make me. I think you can make us your skill roll, like your actual like. Did you do it? Charismatic impact. Thank you. That
Yeah.
was the one. Okay. Cool. That is sufficient. They tell you that the thing you'll note is a lot of people here are sick, like coughing, pale, sweating. They're still determined to have a good time, so they're kind of fighting past this. But it looks like they're coming into the situation with preconditions. With that roll, you would notice that it seems that a guy with red and blue hair and a yellow jacket with a green E and R on the back is present, and your people are kind of pointing to him. He's talking to a woman wearing leathers, very loyal guy. The thief, as you understand him, is just handing a submachine gun with a pink skull painted on it to the woman in leathers, as all hell breaks loose. I'm going to pause here for you, but we're going to move to Chandler, Elizabeth, and Chedwards. I want to make well, Jonah's already handled, because I want to make sure that they have a kind of idea of their positioning before we get to the random. So, Chandler, what's your character doing? Searching for the guy?
Yeah,
Okay, so then
I'd be looking. I'd talk to people if I knew any connections there that I would know directly. Get a hold of them and get moving towards them.
go ahead and give me a perception check.
Just regular perception. Clicked it. Go on. There we go. Oh, it went twice, but
We'll go
oh
with the
my
first
god,
one.
now it's all going through. Oh my gosh.
We'll go with the first one because it's really good. So
Yeah.
He's looking and looking.
And looking.
you heard what I said to Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at that point, Tom will be looking at that scene, and you will be literally 10 feet away from that scene. At the
Oh, great.
bar, they're not that far away from you. Like they just went to the bar and grabbed stuff, and that's when you kind of saddled into their position, and you're kind of like lean on the bar, kind of looking over at them, waiting for the guy who's the impromptu barkeep to give you a drink. Again, not much of a barkeep, more just like the guy who's maintaining the coolers behind a counter. Okay, and then Elizabeth.
Looking for the guy and kind of also looking at others for any like medical situations.
Okay. Well, you don't need to make a check. You would know immediately that these
people be
people
Down with the sickness.
are sick. They are very much like it might be like an avian flu kind of situation.
COVID 44.
And you're pretty sure that it's due in part to the mega building. You had kind of heard some reports that this might be the case, kind of present in the mega building. But with that, you're able to kind of look around, check some things, and a lot of these people who you're kind of like, say passing like pills too that are like medication and being kind of kindly, but not expensive, not very lucrative, just like ibuprofen or whatever. They're very grateful and they immediately kind of point you in the right direction. So at about the time that Connect is kind of like at the bar, looking 10 feet away at the thief, Thorn is coming up on them from his crew. Blue screen is kind of underneath the landing pads, getting lit on lace. You're kind of moving across the dance floor effectively to that position. And last but not least, Wrench, are you tethering to somebody or are you kind of like doing your own thing?
So I want to do, it would be try to get to a higher vantage point
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
see if I can see Dalton from
Yeah.
that vantage point. And then I would like to move to whatever exit would be closest to his to kind of try to block it if
Sure.
he decides to run.
These are mutually exclusive. So if you're at a high point, you're not near an exit.
Okay.
So
that's fine.
you're more concerned with getting the high point to get the vantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a
Yes.
perception check. And because of your vantage, I'm going to lower the DV for you. But I'm also adding another circumstance that you will be able to see.
Is that human perception? Is that
Regular perception. It
It
should be
would
under
be
awareness.
awareness.
if I can get my sheet to work, that would be great.
And mine was being slow too.
Okay. So, perfect. That's exactly what I needed. You make your way over to one of the ladders and kind of climb up there. There aren't many people up on the sidewall. So you get up there and you kind of take a position kind of looking around. It's cold up here, but you're big. Who gives a fuck? You look off to the side, you see a bright red and blue down in the crowd. You can see it over there by the bar. And this is just as Connect makes the move and just as Thorn's coming out of the crowd. So you're seeing this vantage from like above, right? But then you look to the right off of the mega building and coming up from Night City with red and blue lights flashing are 3 AVs from NCPD. You see them first. So because you see them, you can do what you like in response, keeping in mind that in seconds they are going to arrive. What would you like to do in response to seeing the cops coming?
Kind of have comms in between us, right?
Yeah, hollow, sure.
Okay. So yeah, I would just warn the crew, hey, cops.
Okay, so I'll give everybody another run through it. Wrench, I'm assuming you're making your way back to the ladder, right?
Yes.
Okay, by the time that the cops arrive and start blaring, you'll be at the bottom of the ladder. Tom, Thorn hears cops in the hollow from Wrench. You kind of have an idea that he's up and above. You see the guy with the red and blue hair. Do you wish to try and close with the thief or be prepared for the cops?
Yeah, I'll close with a thief. Not the first time I've run in with the cops.
And when I say close with the thief, do you want to focus on the red and blue haired guy with the jacket, or do you want to focus on the girl with the gun? Keeping in mind the gun is one of the things that you're looking for. It's the pink gun that Falco mentioned.
Which one is closer to Connect?
The closer to Connect will be the Leathers girl.
Then I will go after the jacket.
Got it. And then Connect, I guess I'll go ahead and move to you. I'm assuming if you are advancing and not concerned about the cops, you're going to focus on the girl, right?
Yeah, I'd focus on the girl. For posterity's sake, could we say that Maven is with one of us? I don't care which one, even roll random, just to know
Yeah.
where she's at.
So I would say Maven's actually kind of close to the door.
Okay.
She probably would have had like a hang up about the elevator, kind of like an annoyed face, because it is a bit clunky. The digital floor selector and all of that was kind of hectic, like almost like someone has subverted it to do what they wanted instead of it doing its normal. You're a person who actually lives here and you're allowed to go to this party. That shouldn't be actually hosted, right?
Yeah.
Well, the elevator is not supposed to come. Yeah, it's not supposed to come up to this floor. Okay, and then Jonah, kind of feel like that that adrenaline pump. So Lace is a dwarf. I don't know if you're familiar with that terminology. Endorphins. You're in
Oh, okay.
medicine. You know what I'm talking about. Dwarfs are basically like super endorphins. They are like future endorphins, and Lace is like primo.
Fuck
So
yeah.
that's your current mental state.
Am I
but-
with the people that gave me drugs?
They're around. Some of them are
I'm just
fucking
gonna.
loose,
Oh shit.
doing their thing.
I'm just gonna let him know. There's cops, and then he's just gonna kind of run in whichever direction.
Oh, word! And like a couple of them start kind of like pre-spreading. Okay, so last but not least, I think Elizabeth is the last one. Oh no, Chad. No, she is. She's the last one because Words is the one who caused this second round. Go ahead and tell me what insurance is doing when Wrench lets out the cops.
She would start trying to get the people around her towards the door, seeing that the other two are moving in.
Okay, so there are, like I mentioned, two kind of main ways out of here. One is a stairwell. The other is an elevator.
She'll move towards the stairwell.
Okay. And as prophesized, hell breaks loose. 3 NCPD AVs rise above the rooftops. A voice shouts out over a loudspeaker. NCPD, Mega Building H4 is now under quarantine. Everyone go inside, but do not attempt to leave the building. The cops don't even wait to see if the crowd complies. From inside the AVs, they launch grenades onto the rooftops.
Jesus.
The canisters hit and bounce a few times before coming to a stop. Instead of exploding, the grenades hiss, releasing tear gas. The crowd begins to panic. Some pull out their guns and start shooting. Others who've been kind of warned have already made their ways to the outs. I need you as a group to pick a representative, and that representative needs to go ahead and roll a d10.
My vote's Tom.
Hey, go Tom.
Others
Do it,
run
Tom.
to that door, the door for the stairs. In the haze, it's
7.
very, very quick. I would like for Thorn and Connect to make perception checks.
19.
Magic number 7.
16.
Okay. Connect, you see the Leathers girl rush towards the elevator. You are able, despite the smoke very quickly coming about, to get up and just keep up with her. Thorn, in the mix, you lose sight of the red and blue haired guy with a bright yellow jacket, right? Like, I know, it's kind of crazy.
Magical.
It's almost like whoosh. You are able to get to her. If you would like, you can attempt to either engage her in conversation, engage her in combat, or just grab the gun off of her because it's kind of hanging in her bag.
Man,
You've got options here.
What's my body? What my athletics is bad.
Well, to steal something from somebody, that's not athletics.
What would be the role for that if I'm allowed to know ahead of
I
time?
believe that is a technique skill called pickpocket.
It's a 5. No, I'll engage her in conversation.
Okay, so you kind of rush up to her and say, "Hey," and she's like, "What the fuck? Get out of my way!" And she tries to like brusque past you. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
I knew it. I'm gonna spend 3 luck to do this.
What's your athletics bonus?
Let me check. And it's a total of 10. But
And
my athletics is 10.
what was your pickpocket? Total of 5?
5 in total.
Holy shit, that's bad. Okay, all right, let's go
Yeah.
with athletics.
Yeah, there you
you
go.
said-
16 plus 3, 19.
Okay, so she does not get past you. Just, what the fuck are you doing? Your word.
I need that gun. How much do you need for it?
I gotta get the fuck out of here. The cops are coming. And you can actually kind of hear at this point in your story, the AVs are kind of lowering down. You can hear the whine of them. And it's not blowing the smoke away. It seems like in their landing patterns, they're actually kind of coming at it at a horizontal pattern so that they're not shooting wind down and causing their tear gas to float away.
I would then say, hey, I'll be nice. I'll trade you my Omaha for that gun, and we can just run away, and I won't cause you to get caught.
Okay.
There's a trade and roll. I would love to roll it.
She is going to try and rush past you again. She's going to fail automatically, but at this point, you have two options. You can choose violence, or you can let her go. She is not willing to negotiate in these split seconds. She's trying to get to the elevator, which is very rapidly filling with people.
Yeah, then I'll fight her. I don't care.
Okay, do you want to shoot her? Do you want to punch her? Like, how do you want to engage her?
Oh, man. Fighting. I have a knife. I'd pull my knife and just straight up gut her.
Okay, go ahead and give me a melee weapons roll. And my
16.
evasion is insufficient. So you should be able to go to your knife. I think that you should probably just click that to be.
And just
honest.
roll knife, right?
Yeah.
Roll the attack.
Okay. So you bring out the big knife and just stab her in the stomach. She kind of lurches down, drops to the ground. Her bag hits the floor. In the process, the gun falls to the ground. She looks at you and says, "You fucking psycho!" And she kind of like crawls away from you to get into
the gun
elevator.
Give two shits about her.
You reach down, your hand grabs the gun as the blood kind of like connects with the weapon, and you kind of pick it up, and the smoke kind of overtakes you. We're going to cut from you to Tom. Like I said, you lost sight of him. You've got three options. You can head for the door, where it goes to the staircase and descends down. You can head for the elevator, or you can go underneath the landing pads to try and get an idea visually of like what you can see. These are your three options.
There's also a fourth one.
Oh god damn shit. Okay, yeah.
Rock.
Oh fucking hell yeah, dude. Sorry. I forgot who I was talking to. What's the name of this song that we're belting out?
I think I'm gonna have to steal Liz's suggestion of Panic on the Rooftop.
Oh, that's good. I was thinking like brought to tear gas in Arroyo.
I mean, that's also a good choice.
Either way works, but you start belting it. Go ahead and give me a play instrument. That shit is metal as fuck.
Sorry, I gotta find it. Apparently my sheet is also doing the same thing it was doing for other people.
Fair enough. Okay, guitar out. You attach it to your audio, and you start belting, and that shit is rad as hell. That is cyberpunk as fuck.
I will be also walking under the helipads while this is happening, but the rock is the important part.
Okay. And then Jonah, you're out as well, right? You're rushing out.
I want to try. Like, I know it's gonna be impossible, but I want to try and look for the yellow jacket.
You were correct. It is impossible for you to do so.
Dang.
And Wrench, you are trying to get out as well. Is that right? You're muted.
I don't know why.
Oh no, you're good now. You're good now.
Okay.
I
Weird.
couldn't hear you, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I would try to. Let's see. From Wrench's vantage point, would the staircase be closer or the elevator?
From where you were, the staircase would be closer. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna head to the staircase.
You very quickly key up with insurance. She's kind of like doing the med tech thing, like where she's signaling everybody down. People who are like, really coughing, she like, hands them like dry eyes, like little like dabs so they can kind of clear it out. She's being completely like professional trauma team representative here. Just
Holding the door with a foot too.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And so you see her, link up with her, and you can kind of enter into the space as people are clearing, because people are not staying. Like everybody's rushing down the stairs, everyone's rushing through. Another thing I want to point out, though, Elizabeth, because of your positioning, go ahead and give me a perception check, because you did say you were doing this pre-comm.
17.
Very good. So you would have, in the throw of everything, like as there was a rush into it and the gas was basically filling up, you would have seen the red and blue hair, but you didn't have an opportunity to lock onto them and kind of like keep an eye on them. My translation of that is the DV was 17. You had to beat it. You didn't. And you know that he got out through your door. You just don't know where he ended up.
Right.
Okay? So you descend everybody into the mega building. You have the submachine gun. It is an Arasaka TKI 20 Shingen adorned with a pink skull.
Do I
Everybody
have any
here...
ammo in it?
Oh yeah, it's fully loaded.
Good to know.
Everybody, go ahead and make an education check.
I'm gonna be shocked if I have points. Holy shit, I do.
13 was the DV, so if you beat it 13,
Yep.
Looks like everybody.
Everyone.
You know that NCPD is very, very, very serious about quarantines. If there's a plague here, they'll lock everyone inside to keep it from spreading. You got to get out. If you are stuck in the mega building, you are stuck in the mega building. The lockdown has started, but it has not been reinforced. So this will become your home for the next few weeks, or you escape. Obviously, we understand how buildings operate. A mega building is just that on black lace, I guess, or on crack, effectively. It's a very massive building. It's a superstructure, but it has all of the same kind of processes that you would expect. As you're exploring, there are some options on escaping. I want to have you folks kind of reconvene quickly, kind of in like that next level, and then kind of discuss what you'd like to do. Or if you want to kind of go off on your own and try and find your own way out, that's also fine. So, discuss.
Is there a way I can hack into the elevator that
Yeah.
goes to the main lobby?
Well, what you would note is that the elevator that is currently being utilized, that's a trap.
Cheat.
That goes all the way down to the main lobby, for sure. Problem with that is it goes all the way down to the main lobby where they're most likely starting the enforcement. But you do quickly do a scan of the structure and realize that there is an elevator that is under repair, but it's all for soft problems, not hardware problems. You're pretty sure that you could hack that. If you'd like, you can go ahead and either make a electronic security tech or an interface check.
All right.
Whichever you think would be better for you.
What is that under technique?
Yeah.
Electronic security or interface? What's my
Mhm.
interface? I don't know what my bonuses to interface are, so I'm gonna try the electronics / security tech. I'm
Okay.
gonna drop.
I'll give
I'm
you the
gonna say 4
DVs.
luck.
The DV for ES is going to be 15. The DV for interface is 9. So
Okay.
whichever you feel more comfortable doing.
All right, I will drop 4 luck then. I'll
4 luck,
drop,
and we're going ES or interface.
EVS, ES. Jesus.
Okay.
I'll drop 2 luck,
2
and
luck.
then I'll roll that. Let me see.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, DV15 nailed it. You pop into the elevator. You pull out just a spanner and crack into the back of it. Pull it open, jack in, and just kind of twiddle on your deck very quickly. And you see that your screen now has like a sub screen inside of it, like a window. That is the digital display for the elevator. So you've played Cyberpunk 2077. You know how they have like the little digital display. Yeah, you can just tap your touch screen now and like activate the levels that you want to go to.
I fucking love that.
Quick question: who went with, or who would have gone with? Hold on, real quick. Tom, if that's copyrighted material, please don't play it. I have gotten tagged by this shit before. So
I don't think it is, but
okay,
I'll
cool. Just.
I was giggling at that.
That is wonderful. I love that. But yeah, I had somebody play. I think it was like a cartoon in the background. They were like, "Ha ha ha!" It's related to what we're talking about. And then like I had a claim on.
oh jeez.
Yeah, it was wild. So, back to the point. Who would have? Obviously, Thorn would have probably left last, right?
Gotta play the encore, of course.
Insurance and Wrencher together, would you have caught up with Blue Screen, do you think? Or would you have gone on your own, done your own thing?
I would have tried to find whoever I could from our group.
Blue Screen left out the staircase. So, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
assume-
And yeah, I'll go down there.
Okay.
Try and meet up.
When I got to that elevator and started hacking it, I would have let them know, like, hey,
This is where I'm at, hurry up.
safe elevator. Yeah.
Okay, and Connect, did you head out down the stairs and make your way to follow with the rest of the group as well?
Yeah, I would have just went where they told me there was an escape route. After
Maven would have made it there too. She would have been at the other elevator, but when people started flooding it, she kind of like, fuck it, I don't trust this thing, and gone down the stairs, and then found you folks. And then Thorn, you would have escaped after the fire and the flames out, just as the AVs up top start blowing their jets down to clear the tear gas. You see the doors open, and this is when you start fleeing, but the doors open and door gunners drop out. The door gunners for NCPD not as well equipped as Trauma Team, so they're probably like just coming out with shotguns and then dropping down onto the AV pads. Okay, but you managed to get out of there before that. Get to the elevator. Everybody's on the elevator. You descend. Okay.
Why aren't the NCPD as well equipped as MedTech?
Because they're city sponsored. They're not a corporation.
And do you know how much money is in medicine?
Yeah, there's not a lot of money in
Almost.
policing.
Fair enough.
Bro, there's a reason that Dan has been trying to convince you to go to school for nursing.
I know.
Because he works 4 days a week and makes more money by double than me.
It's true.
Makes mad stacks.
So rich. Let's
But
talk
then
shit about
again,
him
he's
for the
also-
next.
But then again, he's also late to Cyberpunk, so
Yeah, well,
can't be that cool. No, I'm kidding. He's great.
great. Fair go. Okay, so you descend. You are able to make it run, and you ride to the bottom. At the bottom of the elevator shaft, ground floor maintenance bay. There does appear to be an escape to the street behind the mega building, and it doesn't look like NCPD has set up a guard on this door at all. Yeah, you can escape without an issue. You guys did pretty well. Jonah, good call on looking for elevator to get through. That was one of the options. I will just real quick say that you could have base jumped. That could have been rad.
I was considering. I was like, you know what? Maybe I can make that jump.
There's crawling through the vents to kind of get through.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
You could have die-harded it, sure.
Crawled through the sewers.
Yeah.
I love how the options are do the really easy thing, or probably die.
Well,
like, those are the options.
The dead elevator, the fun part about that is if you fuck up the check, you then can still use the dead elevator. You just have to
Yes.
climb down it. And then there's a bunch of shit that happens during the descent. But if you pass that first check, it's easy sailing.
If we do all get up, and there are like cameras, or if there's like a mainframe I can hack into to try and see where our boy went
Mhm.
with our jacket, that will be awesome.
Okay. More than fair. Real quick, Connect. Make a human perception check for me real quick.
Social. Perception.
Ooh.
I've been rolling decent tonight, to say the least.
Okay. Real good. You get a vibe that the presumption here is you're trying to think like the thief. You're probably of a mind that this individual is paranoid at this point. Everything has been hitting the fan pretty quick. So your thought process on this is he's probably going to try and delta out of Night City or find somewhere to lay low.
Okay.
You get out of the mega building and the party, so go ahead and kill the music because we're not having fun anymore.
Lame.
Sorry, you went to go party with a bunch of people who had COVID, you weirdos.
Is it COVID-79?
No. That would be next year or
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
years out. That's not possible. But I will state, though, in narrative, like in the actual
76.
story, there were a bunch of avian flus during the 50s and 60s in Night City. That's why there are no birds in Night City.
Yeah.
Because they said, well, fuck it, and they just killed them all. And they killed them all.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
Like,
Like, do it.
get rid of them. They're causing problems. Fuck them. Okay, so at that point, we do have development downtime. So if you want to regain a D6 luck or the other options,
Okay.
I can't remember them off the top, but I will find them real quick.
8,
Ah,
5.
back to max luck.
Okay, yeah, most of you are probably going to just do the luck thing. I don't think anybody's taking any damage, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
I also didn't spend any luck, which was
Hey.
a little dumb of me, but it's
Not
alright.
cool.
Cool, cool,
You
cool.
didn't roll bad, did you? No.
No, but I could have rolled, or I could have used luck on that perception
caught the guy.
roll.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
But still, at 17, I would assume that worked too.
So you get out of Arroyo. Where would you like to go in the meantime as you're kind of downtiming and also waiting for another ping on the tracker?
Did I get any, like, camera on him when he left? Or, like, is there any footage on him when he...
You
if he
really
left
aren't
when he
allowed to
left?
stay that long, my guy. Like, if you want to stick
okay.
around, and I believe the term is fuck around and find out, the
No.
cops are literally shoving everybody back in the box.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We leave. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm dragging him by his coat. I'm like, we're not.
I'll kind of give you an understanding. The three
Watch
AVs
the
came to the
feathers.
top, right, and basically squashed down, and then you would have seen about 10 cop cars, and like 3 like cop transports, like SWAT team, like show up. The only thing that's missing from NCPD at this structure is max tac. But you're pretty sure that they could show up in seconds if need be. And then you have a couple of trauma team units as well that are present.
Oh, yeah, fuck that.
Insurance would know that they are very serious about this quarantine because the trauma team trucks that show up, normally trauma is AV, come in, do emergency set. The trucks that show up are quarantine units. So it's like full body suit, like the baby blue, kind of like,
Yeah.
biosuit and like all that shit. So that place is fucked.
Yeah. So she's like, keep it rolling.
Delta, we are out. But
Is there a like bar or something that's
I
nearby?
was gonna say a bar or a diner or something.
I'd say in Arroyo, not really any like cool places to go. However, if you wanted to dip over into the Glen, you got the Coyote Coho. If you dip into Vista Del Rey, there is
It's gonna
what's the
make
name of
such a
it?
bad-
What's the name of it, Jonah?
Dicky
The
Twister.
Dicky Twister. If you want to slip into Corpo Plaza and go kind of high end, there are definitely a couple of bars present there. But if you want like a central location, like Vista Del Rey or the Glen are probably solid because you don't know where
I'd
he's
say
going
the
to pop.
Glen.
Okay.
I'd say the Glen.
Coyote Coho is very simple. There's
Damn.
not a lot going on at current. Outside, you do have gangers, members of the Valentinos, but they don't really give you a lot of shit. They recognize a crew of Edgerunners, when they see one. And you come in, order your drinks. They are served to you by Jackie's mom, whose name is not at the top of my head. Hold on, Jackie Wells.
Camera just forgot unplugged somehow.
Guadalupe Alejandra Wells, also known to those who are cool as Mama Wells. And yeah, she would serve you your drinks because she is the proprietor. As you wait, you do your downtime activities. Everybody roll for your luck and stuff, and then the next ping, comes from the middle of nowhere, in a spot of scrabble turf in the Northside Industrial District, long since abandoned by the megacorps. Makeshift shacks constructed out of old industrial materials dot the landscape, ready to fall down if a stiff breeze hits them. You make your way up there, and oh, I see.
Wait
Oh, I see a lot of
minute.
dead bodies on that screen.
That's the wrong one. That's the right one.
Wrong gate.
Okay, you should see on the map here. Nothing,
It's
right?
nothing.
Completely
I
blank.
see nothing.
Yes.
Nothing.
Correct.
That
The
makes
goggles, they do nothing.
sense. Go ahead and grab these folks here.
We didn't. Oh no, we went to. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Not
then
Dicky Twister.
not the Dicky Twister. No, you did
I was
not.
gonna make a joke like if the fixer would know bucket, we could get a faster
No.
car.
I think what
But
Jonah was trying to do is like, do we run into my old fixer? And then he's like, don't go to the garage of an untrustworthy tech. You gotta know this. And then
they're very trustworthy.
time rewrites. And then, yeah, I am alive again. Like that.
He's an honest
And I am alive.
mechanic. He's only missing an arm and has a big rifle. It's fine.
Okay, so
And
you
a
don't
brand new shop.
see it
Yeah.
yet. So I'll
Thank
place
you,
it.
Johan. Sponsored. I keep his glasses up there for a reason.
So you should see a big green
Woo!
square I posted, right? On the map. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
So just put your tokens in that square, however you'd like. It's going to be side by side, obviously, but yeah, do so while I read to you. So
Squid.
these are
That's
makeshift
scary.
shacks constructed out of old industrial materials that dot the landscape, ready to fall down if a stiff breeze hits them. You don't see a soul alive here. The shacks obviously housed someone at some point, but they've long since cleared out, probably as part of Mayor Ryan's war on homelessness. Yeah. That being said, you closely approach. I would like everyone to tell me if they are moving through the space, and how. Like, are you doing so with guns drawn? Are you doing so stealthily? Et cetera, et cetera.
Do we know shit is going down?
You don't know what is happening yet.
Okay.
Connect with 100%. Just tell them to get their guns out.
Yeah.
No questions asked. Get out your weapons. We're in a shady town. It's not. No one's here for good business.
Fair enough. pistol at the side, ready to be picked up and fired.
Other than Thorn.
Axe or my shotgun.
I was like, Thorn can do whatever he wants. I fully trust him.
Yeah, the only guns I need are these.
Can I go stealthily?
Yeah. So if you're using stealth as a practice, go ahead and make a stealth check, and depending on your result, I'll tell you what you get to do. Perfect.
18.
Go ahead and move your speed to any location on the map. Like,
Nice.
move your
Okay.
speed from where you're at, where you're starting, to any location you'd want to be on the map. Same for you, Elizabeth.
6, 7, right there. Oh, because I'm so sneaky. Boogly boogly.
Is that good for you, Elizabeth?
Mhm.
Okay. And then anybody else wanting to do anything connected?
I wouldn't want to be stealthy at all.
I can be extremely unstealthy, but I will be normal-ish for the moment.
Just yeah.
Dan, you can join the Zoom. It's a bit of a ways up, though. Not that far up, actually.
It
Oh,
wasn't too
rock.
much.
I
And
thankfully shit posted in another channel.
I'll do a very quick catch up.
I'm in the car right now.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh,
You're fine.
Never mind. Then you'll
I'm just
continue
here to listen, and I'll hop on my computer.
You'll continue to hide behind the cover, which is what I had intended for you.
I also just reposted. Oh, that was the Roll20 thing. I don't know why I posted that. Never mind. I had just a different thing.
No worries. Hold on. So, Wrench, Connect, and Thorn, are you three wanting to kind of enter into this unknown space in any way that would be different? Like, just explain to me how you're kind of moving about this scene. We're trying to. The ping is here, for sure. We are trying to find it. So, you are trying to get to it.
I would just purely be moving towards the ping.
Okay.
I wouldn't try to be quiet about this. The town looks like a shit town. I would move through it like that.
You can
I'm
move,
not trying to stay here all night.
You can move twice your move to any space on the map that you'd like.
2, 3.
I will explain. You can see some tokens that are already on the map. I will explain some things to folks once this movement's kind of completed. So just ignore them or pay attention to them metagame. I don't care. Either way is fine. It won't make any fucking difference. You
I'll be there. That's how
primitives.
far I would just walk out in the middle because I'm not. There's no one here. I'm trying to find this.
Sure. Give me a perception check, and then I'm going to move on to Wrench. What are we doing?
22.
I would move cautiously out south.
Are you trying to remain stealthy?
Not super stealthy, just keeping my guard up.
Are you sticking with Connect?
Yes.
Okay, so I'd say then you'd probably just be like right behind Connect, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can make a perception check as well. And then Thorn.
I would probably move to about here just to have some kind of cover. I'm crazy but not stupid, so not gonna rock out quite yet.
Okay. And then go ahead and give me a perception check. Okay, so perfect. You all succeeded in not falling victim to a horrific ambush, but there is one.
Oh no.
Oh no. Anyway.
So that being said, Connect,
Oh, no.
as you pass by that space and kind of move past it, you look to your right and you see just a Cyberpunk, effectively, just like a hireling gong, kind of look over at you and kind of turn to kind of like engage you. You'd also see that just as that is about to happen, a dude in a suit comes around the corner, looks over at you, and you can see he's wearing full black suit, kind of red undershirt, Arasaka branding on the outfit, kind of looks at you and then says something in Japanese at you. As a fixer, I presume you have like auto translate. So like in your eyes, you see the subtitles, and it says, "They're here, kill them." And go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, that's so much better than last time.
Can you roll mine for me real quick?
What's that?
Can you roll mine for me real quick?
Yeah. Stop it,
Hey,
Dan.
John.
Stop it. I don't want it. I love you. I've got you rolled. I'm just gonna do you in the background. You got your windows down, driving a car.
Do him in the foreground.
It was just so loud. I don't know, like your phone.
There's nothing John hates more than the sound of the outdoors.
I hate it so much, you guys. It's the worst.
Honestly, same.
Have you ever been outside? It's so bad.
I hate it.
Okay, everybody's on the board, right?
Everyone except your
Everyone
guy.
except, yeah, everyone but Maven stayed in the starting spot.
Okay, so the ambush was set to go off at 11. Due to your stealth checks, that would be insurance. That would be, we're going to say Maven, but I didn't roll it, but we're going to go ahead and say it's the case. And blue screen, right?
Lightning quick reflexes, Liz.
Change layer. That. Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to zoom in a bit here. Get rid of that. Do a little bit of this. Change the music. Okay, perfect. So, Wrench, you have the initiative. What would you like to do?
Is this a dude right next to me?
If it isn't got a picture, it is a dude, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
Punch him.
I don't know if that rolled out loud. Looks like it did. So you kind of throw the punch. It's like from your position, it would be a left hook. You kind of bring it about, and he kind of has the weapon drawn and looks like he was getting to go for connect. He drops down. You slam your fist into the metal like sheeting of the container, and it leaves like a huge like dent in it. But he very clearly ducked it. You have a second attack because it's brawling. You can punch twice in a turn.
All right, so
Actually,
seeing
hold on.
him dodge.
Two hands.
Oh no, you use melee weapon skill for gorilla arm. Yeah, no, just one. Rate of fire is 1 for.
Okay.
You can't use both hands?
Hold on.
I have a feeling like
Yeah.
it's more like a charge and rather than just like a poof, poof.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Oh.
using heavy damage, so it would be a rate of fire one.
Because it's a 3d6.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Unless in your weapon characteristic, does it say rate of fire or different? There should be an ROF in there, Chad.
No, it
Okay.
doesn't say anything about.
Cool. Then yeah, one shot, one miss, and it'll move on. Blue screen.
Oh no, it says 2. It says 2.
Rate of fire
Sorry.
2. Take the second punch. Okay.
Oh shit.
Boom! He
Yeah.
ducks low, and then he doesn't see you kind of drop down, pulling the fist, and then the other hand kind of comes up in an uppercut. Hits him in the chest. Melee weapons ignore half of their armor, and this gonk has Kevlar, so 7 damage, halved 4, so he'll take 4 damage, and his Kevlar will drop down to a 6. Okay. So it's not like a solid hit in the chin like you were hoping. Like when he ducked down, he kind of popped back up and you kind of caught him in the chest. It didn't go through the armor as much as you like, but you definitely can feel the plate like dent of it. I got your note, Dan. I will, on your turn, employ that. Okay, so blue screen, you're up. You are hidden at current. So
Okay.
I would say you are hidden from most people to start with. So when you engage, you can do so.
All right. If I walk, I won't be able to see anyone from here, right?
Correct.
Damn.
But in the midst of that walk, you can see here, and you can see here. So you can definitely do something during the walk.
Okay. I want to hack. I want to try to jack into this
Okay.
dude.
So Jackin's one action. Go ahead and roll interface.
Yeah.
These Edgerunner dogs, DB is low. That's
Okay,
more than
I
enough.
got 13.
And then what are we uploading?
I'm going to attempt
Sure.
puppet.
Okay. I believe that's a higher DV. Let me double check the page.
Yeah. DV12.
Go ahead and roll that.
I'm going to drop 4 luck.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 luck. Because I want this to work. So roll bonus is 4. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's exactly what you needed. And then
Go.
Puppet, you'll control the target's action and move action during their next turn.
I'm
You
just
can't
gonna
make them
move
attack
myself
themselves
here.
with their gun.
Yes.
Or you can make them attack themselves with their gun. Pull a pin on their grenade or shoot
Oh, I
their
can?
friends. Yeah, it says here you can do that. All
Oh,
checks are
shit.
made using the target's stats and skills instead of those of the puppeting netrunner. So basically, eyes glow, you walk forward, walk around the container, and as you're kind of moving around, you can see through the container through your virtue that you can see his red outline, and then the red outline turns into a blue outline or allied outline for the duration of the puppet quick hack. Okay.
Nice.
Blue screen done. Goes to connect.
Yeah.
Wrench behind you. Fighting
We're
a
gonna
guy.
make it real simple. I'm gonna turn, see Wrench punching the shit out of some. No, I'm gonna be a bit more personal and just stab him twice with a knife.
Oh my gosh!
Just
Someone.
whip out that big knife and just gut. I get 2 attacks with it, so I'll just roll both right off the bat.
Go for it. I'll roll my 2 evasions in response.
Oh my god.
First one's gonna be. Second one's gonna be. Yeah, both
Yeah.
of those are hits. So 8 and 6. So the first one will do 8 damage. It will count his armor as half, which is 3, so he will take 5. And the second one was
6 damage.
well, his armor ablates down to 5.
Mhm.
Half is 2.
Four
So
more.
he will take 4. Okay. Swing, punch, he kind of backs away, and then Connect kind of walks in and just
Prison shank.
love that. Thorn, you are up. Obviously, you hear the conflict here. You are loosely aware that there's a guy over here. This guy here, you see his eyes glowing in a fashion that is very familiar to you. Blue screen has taken control of that individual.
I'm gonna step out around the corner, say it's time to rock, and then shoot the guy that has been punched, stabbed.
This poor dude.
Okay. That'll work.
Nice.
So I'm just going to say, like, you're not planning on moving too much more than that, are you?
No, I'm just probably gonna tuck back around that
I'm
corner.
going to go ahead and say you pop to here instead,
Okay.
just for my sanity's sake. Actually, oh, no, hold on. Is this using... no, it's using slug. Yeah, so you're just to make sure, mitigate
Okay.
friendly fire potential. You pop to the side, shoot. 20 hits. 13, his armor's currently a 4. And that will do 9. That seriously wounds him. And his armor is now 3.
Gang, gang.
And then you move
Dude,
back
is that
to
a
cover, or are
bad
you
day?
holding here?
I'll go where you suggested, yeah.
Okay. Solid stuff. It'll go to their team.
Just am I gonna go first for your guys?
So that's a great question. I am actually going to have my Netrunner go first.
Okay.
Mainly because you have formed a connection with his connected connected ally, which means he already has a jack-in with you, which means he will be able to engage in still just
fuckery.
the 1 hack, I think, because it costs 2 net actions to
Nerd fight!
quick hack. He is going to.
Fucking nerds.
So I just picture the old like Xbox versus PlayStation ads kind of stuff.
Oh
going on
my
right now.
gosh. Beautiful.
He is going to.
We're both just on our ARM computers. And
Oh yeah.
Oh.
100%.
Oh.
Who's the fastest typer?
Nerd. You're a nerd.
Oh god, he's in me. He's inside, guys.
He is going to. I'm kind of annoyed that the NPC chart doesn't seem to have the skill, which is weird.
I'm just using the quick hacking interface to know what I have.
No, I know, but like they have this guy set up for this shit, and like he in the thing he's not. So I am going to check and see if he has. Oh, he has custom. That's where it's at. Okay, cool. So he is going to, because NPCs don't have roles.
Gotcha.
He's going to synapse burn out you. So I need an 8 or over an 8.
Bitch.
Did not get it.
Ah! Wow.
Nope, hold
Love
on.
that.
Oh wait, no.
Incorrect. That math is super wrong.
Yeah, it says 0 for each. I
Yeah.
think. No, wait.
If you look at the bottom there,
Levels here.
it's 6 plus 3, and the roll. Yeah, the
That's
roll
five.
is a
It
5.
should be 11.
There's
No, 14.
Right?
He's not that good. Hold on. I'm just going to roll a d10.
I'm confused.
What the fuck is that math?
I'm just going to roll a d10.
Modifiers and
Okay,
names.
that's fine. He didn't
That's
get it.
fine.
Oh,
Very strange. Just quickly moving past that. So you definitely realize that there's a Netrunner that's trying to hack you back.
Oh,
That would
that's
be
okay.
this one.
I'm gonna fix it.
Okay, the one who's getting beat the crap out of is seriously wounded, so he's going to have a -2 to his rolls. But because he is ready to roll, you see that he whips his weapon around, which is actually a shotgun. And he's going to take a shot point blank at. I think we're going to go ahead and shoot Connect. Yeah. With the
It's
rocket.
rude of you.
So a 6 is going to miss. I think we're having another similar situation. No, it rolled a 2, and he has a +4. How does he have
Happy
a
feet.
+4?
Happy feet.
I mean, to
No
be
ranks
fair,
in anything. He has no
really
ranks in
he rolled a
anything.
4 because he's wounded, so he sucks even more.
I mean, it's not like
Oh,
they
true.
don't.
Yeah, he's seriously wounded.
Yeah, very good. It's not like they didn't put ranks and stuff. It's just they didn't put ranks in any combat skills. Very weird.
That's weird.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a starter adventure. I assume they did it so that it wasn't super lethal. That's fine.
Because they want us to play Adam Smasher. That's why.
John, it doesn't sound like it's fine.
And then John just goes,
It's
"Oh,
super fine.
they have the stat block for Astriga. I don't know where it showed from, but
Oh no, that sheet is fine. That sheet is great. I wish that was every fight, but not this one.
He's gonna drop in and just crush these containers.
yeah.
This guy will pop out shotgun. Thorn. Apparently rolling 2s is. Let me just try one more time to see if I get a different. Yeah, okay. Fuck you.
No, you could have hit. You could have hit, but no.
Ooh,
I'm not counting that one. I do have another gonk though. with
such
the
a good
shotgun.
number. And he rolled 2 6s.
But that one is this is the one that's controlled. What do you want him to shoot at? What do you want him to shoot at, Puppet Master?
He has grenades, right?
No.
Oh, come on.
He has a long
I was gonna
blade. He has a
say, no,
shotgun. The shotgun is readied, so if you use this action to get
Okay.
a different weapon out, that's
No, I'm gonna move next to the net runner with that guy,
and shoot.
and then I'm just gonna shoot him point blank with the
Yeah,
shotgun.
we're gonna go ahead and use that shot because I'm more than fair. And you said to the head.
No,
You said
well,
to the head.
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Blows his fucking head off.
I'm like, he's trying to be nice to you. Let him be nice.
I know. I
And you said to the head, right?
Yes, I did. I did say.
Yeah, I remember.
perfect
It
shot.
was like I was there. Okay.
Did you hack on me, bitch?
The
That's what you call a synapse burnout for real.
the corpo
we've
moves
known
away
each
from the
other for years.
container very quickly. It doesn't look like he's cybernetically enhanced or anything. He's very physically fit. And as he's moving, Connect and Wrench, you would see that slung on his shoulder is a Masamune, which is a assault rifle. Once he gets to that position, you see him throw it up, point straight down the line at Blue Screen, who is no longer hidden, by the way.
Okay.
Nice.
And he is going to... Wait, there are two of these? Oh, okay, cool. He's going to go ahead and take a single shot at you. He is aiming for the head.
No.
And it's going to miss.
Don't do
Why do they not have skills?
Because
Hold on. I gotta
Fucking
check.
paper pusher.
I gotta
Because
check
they
something.
hate you, John.
He's
I was about
supposed
to say,
be a
you got some
soldier.
crappy corpos, man.
I agree.
You gotta
These
get.
are shit. Hold on. I've gotta check. I've gotta check.
Just go grab Letty's stat block
Edgerunner
and
gone.
hits it over.
Don't grab Letty's stat block, it's shit.
Arasaka soldier. Athletics, brawling, evasion, human perception, and tactics. No weapon skills. Okay. That makes sense.
Mm.
I mean, again, it's a demo thing. I get it. I hate it.
I've never felt so powerful in one of your games. You know that? I was confident enough to
Okay.
stab him twice.
So, Maven takes out a huge wad of hot pink bubble gum and starts chewing it while holding down the trigger with the to prime the shotgun. So she is charging the tech shotgun, and she'll move up next to Insurance to kind of get cover, but also get a bead on this asshole. Insurance, you're up.
So she's gonna use Maven as kind of a
Shoulder.
shoulder, and we're gonna go in with the Arasaka.
Okay. Oh, the sub. Cool. So this is real quick. You're firing this weapon currently in handgun mode. Do you have auto fire as a skill?
I do.
Do you want to shoot rapid fire at this person, or do you want to shoot a single shot?
Let's go rapid fire.
Click that auto fire little
and
clicker,
then click again.
and then click again. But we're going to use your roll of a 9 here, unless this is somehow better. Okay, so you rolled a 9 in the first roll, so that'd be plus 5 to this, so it's a 21. This individual is 10 meters out, which means that you needed a 17. You beat that DC by 4, so that means that rapid fire, that 7 is actually going to be multiplied by the multiplier, the DD or the auto fire multiplier, and for
Right.
this weapon, that is going to be times 4. So you nailed it perfectly. The maximum amount of extra you could get for this weapon was rolled. So 7 times 4 is a number that I don't know because I'm bad at math historically.
28.
That is the damage that you deal. And
Yay!
the armor only ablates the one time. So 7, 21 damage. It's like that scene from RoboCop. It just pop, 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 but it doesn't kill them. But like a lot of like squibs kind of pop, and like it's just
Yeah.
as he's trying to hold on to a shotgun,
Yeah, like RoboCop.
but not as lethal. It's like the first couple seconds, like where you can see the guy is still panicking and like alive.
Right. Oh, it automatically does. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Wrench.
I'm gonna try to bash this dude's skull in again.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Good, honest turns.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
I'm not even gonna do math because I can see that that's enough. So after getting stabbed, you just kind of like see him kind of pull the shotgun, try to shoot, connect. The shot is like very wide and up, and then you just bring your fist in and kind of just slam them together. And you watch as his head pops in front of you, and his body, it doesn't fall immediately because there's still like sinew and like neck tissue that's still kind of held together. But like as you kind of pull it apart, there's like that sticky matter of like gray matter and blood as he falls to the ground completely not alive anymore. Anything else wrench movement wise?
I got a child yelling at me.
No worries. You rush down towards that guy. Okay, blue screen, you're up.
I'm gonna pop out from
This
here.
Corpo is the one who's giving you problems.
Yeah, I'm about to give him some problems right now. I'm gonna attempt to jack in.
Okay, he has protections
no.
because he a soldier. You can go ahead and make a interface roll. And
No
he's going to
bonus.
roll.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I got 8. But this
Okay.
is just the jack in step, so
He-
even if I fail, I still
he
get
bars
in
it.
there.
He bars
What?
it. You said even
What?
if you fail. Hold on.
Yeah, the jack in step, like the first interface is
Yeah.
just to see if we don't notice.
No, I know. I understand. So he's aware, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
Let me-
okay.
wait, hold
Now
on.
I
let me
have to bypass.
Is that? Why won't it roll that? Okay, but yeah, it rolled it not in the open, but I got a
Yeah.
13 on my will check.
I have to roll another interface check to get the bypass, like
Yes.
pass his pass wall,
Correct.
past his pass wall. That's the word.
Breaching is the name of the action.
Reach. Wait, how many luck points do I have here?
And what he is equipped with is called Self Ice.
I'll do 4.
Ooh.
All right, dropping 4.
Okay.
15.
That is sufficient.
Fuck yeah. All right. So that's all my luck.
That's 2 actions. You have 1
Yeah.
action remaining.
Yeah, I'm going to try. Fuck it. We're gonna try puppet once again.
Okay.
Gonna try it. Gonna try it. Come on.
Bring him to
baby.
us.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Damn!
Nope.
It fails.
You kind of plug into him. You pull through the Arasaka Self Ice. You've played with Arasaka before. This is pretty standard Arasaka kit. And then once you're inside, you realize like it may take a couple efforts here. It was a lot of your
And
focus was on the get through.
I'm gonna move back though, like right here,
Okay.
where you can't shoot me.
Where he presumably cannot shoot you. Okay.
Yes.
Blue screen done. Connect, you're up.
Okay. I would just move my movement. He still has control of that edge runner that can see me,
Nope.
correct?
No, it's one turn.
Okay. So if I move there, I can still shoot, correct?
Yep.
All right. Now I'll just turn,
So-
pop 2 shots.
Knife.
Oh,
One
I would need to
pistol.
put up knife. One
Well,
shot.
no, you can knife in one pistol. Go CQC.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
And yes, I will do that, and I will shoot twice at him. 1, 2.
And those will both come from the same handgun, so track that.
Ooh.
Those will
Yep.
both hit. He hasn't taken damage yet, so 6 and then 5 for the Kevlar. The 13 will be reduced by 7, which means 6. And then the 15 will be reduced by 6, which means 9. Nice.
What is it,
No
15?
double sixes. Double sixes on the second one. Okay, go ahead and roll 2d6.
Okay.
What'd you get?
5. Bad 2d6, but
No, 5's good.
What would have happened if he got 2 6s right there?
So 5 is broken ribs. You shoot him square in the chest and hit his Kevlar twice. The first one kind of pierces at the top. The second one hits him kind of like in the breast or chest area, and you can hear like it hit, and you can hear or you can see it kind of deflate a bit, the chest. At the end of every turn, if he moves more than 4 meters on foot, he's going to take the critical injuries bonus damage again directly to his hit points. The bonus damage you just dealt to him was 5, because it's always 5, not because you rolled a 5. He is seriously wounded as well.
cool.
That's
Perfect.
crazy.
Connect done. Thorn up. Rush forward.
Your turn to rock.
And or roll.
Get rocked.
That works. And he does not have enough Kevlar to spare him. So you just kind of like rush forward and like to rock. And he just kind of flies against the back wall.
Which, of course, then necessitates another hair metal scream.
Yeah. All right. Anything else movement wise?
I guess since everybody else is going this direction, I'll shift to
Oh,
there.
he's in here. That's why it's split. Okay, hold on. Let me get myself out of here. Sorry there, Dano. I was
There he
locked
is.
in.
Is
baby.
that him? Is that the man?
When it gets
The
your when it gets your
boy.
initiative, we're gonna have a pause and reflection, and then you can take your turn. Okay. Thorn done. It goes to the Corpo, and the guy who's still alive, panicking, kind of like just coming to his senses because he was taken over. Kind of looking around, he looks over at Connect and says, "You fucking bitch!" Pulls his shotgun and pulls the trigger. Actually, no, fuck that. He already fired twice. No, he fired once. He's got one more bullet.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just did one shot at me. That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, no, he shot his friend.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
made him shoot his
that's
friend.
the one who blew his head off.
Yeah. This is the guy. This is the guy who was
this guy.
buffeted. He's,
Yeah.
yeah, he's still
Remember the
alive.
headshot you did so perfectly?
He
Yes,
rushes forward.
The one that I said I
yelling.
was gonna do.
You fucking bitch, and then he's gonna pull his shotgun out and shoot it at you. 9 is gonna miss.
John, I've never felt so good in one of your games, man. I get punished for shit like this, man. I'm not used to it.
I just did the math. I have to roll a 9 or a 10 to hit people.
Yeah, yeah, you do. You're not going to hit us, most likely. You have a...
All right.
Yeah.
Well, no, the Corpo doesn't give a fuck. He's a little bit better.
Yeah, but that damage would have
Arasaka
hurt.
sucks.
He does not care about the fact that there is a metal canister between you and him.
Me?
Correct.
Oh.
He is going to single shot it,
I mean, he doesn't have to.
and because he's using a power weapon,
Oh shit.
he is going to take a -4 and ricochet it off the wall so it hits you.
I don't like that.
Yep. 18
Oh my
or
God.
20, -4, and we are at. Hold on, let's look at the distance. 22, adding an extra meter on there. So 15 was the DV. I got a 20, -4 is 16, which means I hit dead on the nose. So you'll take 15 damage straight to the chest.
Oh.
That means your armor will
Hey.
blate 1, so it's down to a 10
Okay.
if you're wearing light armor, Jack.
Yes.
And you'll take 5 or 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
Yep.
That's not too bad. That's not. Too
Okay. Corpo's the only one still alive. Gonna go ahead and pause for a second and tell Dan what he has missed. It's gonna be real quick. Okay?
You said 4, right?
Yes, sir. They got the
Okay.
ping last session, remember, at the mega building. They went to the mega building. Up at the top of the mega building was a party. They also learned that there was a quarantine that was in effect, and everybody in the mega building was sick with what appeared to be like an avian flu or something. They didn't give a shit. They were looking for the red and blue haired kid with the coat. They saw him, and he was passing over a pink submachine gun, Rebecca's gun, to a lady in leathers. Just as they kind of got sight on this, Wrench saw that NCPD was flying up to the rooftops at that moment, and Wrench was like, "Everybody get out, cops." They kind of chased after who they chased after. Cops show up, drop tear gas on the roof, say, "Everybody inside, quarantine, lockdown, don't even try to leave." Thorn starts playing guitar, rocking out. Connect chases the girl in leathers, tries to bargain with her. She's panicking and trying to leave, so Connect just stabs her in the gut and takes the gun. So they got the pink submachine gun they wanted. They lose sight of of Dalton, the red and blue-haired guy, and he gets out. So they don't have the code. And then insurance was doing the med tech thing, trauma team, making sure everybody who was sick was getting like ibuprofen for their avian flu and the like, and also helping people escape once the tear gas started hitting. Blue Screen found an old broken down elevator, but it was broken down because of software, not because of hardware. Jacked into it, fixed it with his own programming, and then you use the elevator to get down to a maintenance bay and escape the mega building before the cops could seize you in. Then a ping showed up on the North Industrial Complex, so the north side of Night City. You chased after it after taking a downtime, and you arrived here in this scrapyard. And when you kind of snuck in, going towards where the ping was, a group of Edgerunners or Cyberpunks, apparently led by an Arasaka Corpo soldier, jumped out at you and started shooting you. And most of them are already dead. So it's your turn. You can see the map as it stands. And because of hollows, you have an idea of where everybody is and who's doing what. Don't look too excited.
Also, to be clear, he hired the worst gonks he could find.
Well,
like, he found gutter rats, and he was like, "Yeah, have you ever held a gun before?" "Well, I've held a pocket knife," and he's like,
I've
"Yeah,
heard
you
of
come
a gun.
with me."
I've heard of a gun.
I heard one shot. and
I've
they-
seen
they
them in
just put 'em
movies.
all.
Thorn.
Oh,
is
wait.
From
Dan's not in voice. I just said all of that to nobody.
Oof.
Dan, you
Oof.
nerd.
Why? I moved you in here.
Yeah. And then I joined on my computer, which dropped me from my phone.
Why can't you join the voice channel by yourself?
No.
I don't know. I've asked you this before. This happened the last time we played too. I have
That's
to
so weird. I just explained everything.
wait. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue. I've just been sitting here
I, did,
watching.
I,
you
I
pop.
wasn't sure if he was doing a bit, just like pretending to ignore you, John. 'Cause that seems perfect.
No, I don't know.
Okay. Long story short, you got one of the weapons at the mega building. Dalton escaped. The ping showed up on the North Industrial Complex. You've come here. You were ambushed by a bunch of cyberpunks with an Arasaka soldier as their leader, Corpo. So you started fighting them because they started fighting you. That's what we're doing right now.
I mean, I got that, but what did you just talk about for like 5 minutes?
I just explained the first half.
Yeah.
Oh, you explained to me.
Yeah, I didn't see that you weren't in the voice. I didn't. I don't
I sent
understand
you like
why
5
you can't
messages.
join
Dude.
my
I
voice
don't know.
channels.
I don't know. You don't have permission. I'm a bad boy.
I mean,
Did
that
you
makes
block
sense.
him?
I don't think so.
Anyway, you're gonna tell me that again later.
I'll just have you watch the VOD.
I could do that.
There was
Time
a party
stamp
on a roof. We lost track of Dalton,
Somebody-
but we got a machine gun from a leather lady.
Everybody
that...
had COVID.
Everybody
yeah,
had
everyone
COVID.
had COVID.
I played a sick song while the police had tear gas going off on the roof.
I gave him
Blue
ibuprofen.
Blue Screen got high and is
I'll
still
just-
currently
He's
high.
still high.
I just want to say, John had a lot. He was very expressive.
He was.
Your character.
I was
explodes.
imagining it, and I was like, I'm missing out on some good.
Fucking
I
Adam
I
Smasher
sent you a couple
disrupts
more.
on your fucking head. Fuck it.
John's
I
gonna
don't-
have to start learning
I don't even care
sign
anymore. Fuck this.
Sign language.
So
you
mad right
care.
now. Okay,
You're
So
you're the
sorry.
one.
take your turn.
So Maven's still chewing her bubble gum.
hmm
Yeah. Moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Sticks the bubble gum, takes it out of her mouth, sticks it on the wall, holds her shotgun to it, and shoots at this gonk through the wall.
Okay.
Bang bang.
Bang
Shot him
bang.
dead.
She does it like a bad bitch.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
One-handed.
That'll work. No need for any kind of special, explanation. You obviously don't see it like direct. You see kind of like the glow of it, but you watch as he falls in your eyesight and connect. You watch as the rusty kind of panel wall beside blows out, and that guy just smashes against the wall. Nice, a bright smear on the rust. Very dead. Any other movement, Raven?
No, that's enough.
Okay. And so, yeah, at that moment, like when you kind of pull away, Insurance had her SMG kind of using you as stabilization. So she's kind of pulling around and moving to the other side. Go ahead and take your turn, Insurance.
We will move around here, and then this is short, right?
No, they're all
No.
tall, but they're kind of
but you can shoot
patchwork.
through them.
You can. I would say that you're going to be taking a -4 if you're shooting through them. Because it's a smart weapon, though, I believe it has tricks for that. Let me double check the wordings. Insurance. Arasaka TKI Shingen. Smart weapon. +1 to attack check. Can be loaded. Use handgun. If not enough rounds. Yeah, you can take a shot at him. I'm gonna say that you're gonna have a -4.
Okay. I will add.
But you have a +1 because it's a smart weapon, so it's just a -3.
Right. Can I add 2 luck to that?
Certainly can.
Oh, sure.
Let's go.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
holy shit. 22
He's
meters. That's a 20. So you beat it by 4 happily. And then 6 will be multiplied times 4. Hold on, let me double check something here real quick. He does not have a reflexes of 8, so no bullet dodging for him. That will just be 6 times 4 is 24. Minus 11,
Yay.
so 13 damage. Okay. Just straight through between Connect and the dead Gonk as he's dragging to the side. You just jackhammer through the rusty thing and smash into him. By the way, that fire mode, it takes 10 bullets off of your total. So how many bullets are in the clip for that Shingen? Should say right there.
30, but I ticked it down, and it's down to 7.
Okay, so yeah, it would have been 10, 10.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, Wrench,
Because I was at 27.
Gotcha. So now that you have 7 remaining, you cannot auto-fire again?
Right. I'm clicking over to, or whatever, to
Using the
not
weapon.
auto-fire.
Or single fire, gotcha. Wrench.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move over so I can get line of sight on the corpo. And then I'm gonna pull out my shotgun and shoot him.
Okay. That will hit. And that's a lot of
'cause it's
damage.
The 13, yeah, that's the
So-
DC or the DB13 special square
Right,
thing.
because your shell. Oh, you got to get closer than that, my guy. You can't shoot the shells from there.
Oh,
You have to
really?
be right on him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will just stand there and look pretty.
That makes sense. I will gain my
Could
10 hit points back.
dodge.
You can, yeah, you can run. You can run up on him, which means you just move your speed again.
Run up there with me. I'm going up there as soon as my turn happens.
You can make it if you.
Zoomies.
Yeah, I was about to say he's gonna be there.
Okay. Wrench, you are done. Blue screen, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna walk out here. I'm gonna be like, haha, I'm still inside you, and then I'm gonna try DV10 slow.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do the interface. Pass or fail. This is all I can do. Come on, baby. DV10 higher than 10. Come on, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And so slow states that.
I gotta roll D6.
Yep. His move will be lowered by that number for that many rounds.
Damn.
So 1. Okay.
That sucks.
Good
But
slow,
it's
good
still-
slow.
Blue screen
It's
done.
still less than what he got.
Connect, you're up.
All right,
I'm
I'm
also
gonna move
gonna
1,
move-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. I'm gonna stab him twice because I still got that knife out, and at this point it's personal because his guys suck.
Okay.
It's 1, 2.
18, 14. He is going to evade. He'll fail the first one. And he will.
Is it match or beat?
You have
I
to beat
forget.
his. You're the attacker. So he set the DC
Okay.
as 14, or the DV as 14, which means you fail. So the first one goes through. Having his currently 10, so now 5. So that will deal 4 damage. And a blade. So he has a 9. Okay, Thorn, you're up.
Here, and I will try with the shotgun, even though it's not super close.
Pretty sure that's close enough. Yeah, 0 to 6. How many meters was that?
3.
6.
Yeah. So 13. Nailed it. Out.
20, and sadly, no double sixes.
So 10 damage. Or sorry, 11 damage. And then a blade. He is seriously wounded. And
Should have been more ready to rock.
His up. He is going to kind of just throw the rifle to the side. The shotgun kind of tore the strap. So as he kind of tosses it, instead of slinging the weapon, it kind of just flies off to the side. And then he kind of throws himself into a horse stance. And just straight goes for Connect's face. I'm going to go ahead and brawl at you twice.
And I can roll evasion against this.
It'll be evasion and then evasion. Yep. Brawl number 1, brawl number 2.
Evasion number 1.
Evasion failed.
Evasion number 2.
Okay.
Passed.
Cool. Unfortunately, this does not have the stats for it, but based on his body value, he's going to be rolling 3d6 for damage. So this will not treat armor as half. So if you have a light armor jack and it still has value, then that
it
probably
has 11.
bounces. Yep. Maven. God, I really hope the next page just says murder them with fucking.
I'm getting confident over here, John. That's a problem.
I don't like it. Okay. Maven, taking a shot, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I mean, this is pretty much done, right? Like, I don't really
finish
see.
him is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to do it
I don't know if I have enough movement. I mean, I guess I can, but I don't really have a clear shot.
quick. You can shoot through walls.
Yeah, not only if I charge it. It has to be
okay.
charged.
Well then, yeah, move up and take a shot.
Yeah, I think I'll just do that.
Sounds good.
But
the quicker the better.
Live your
Alright,
life.
last slug
Yeah.
was 10 meters.
That'll be the second ranging event. 18 hits a 15, so we're good. 15 damage. His armor will succeed in defending him to live. He is down 7. And his armor is now 7. That didn't have any doubles, did it? No. Double
Nope.
sixes, I mean. Okay, insurance, you're up.
Okay. Will
You have a 7 move or a 6?
6.
You can get to here, and you can fire from around the corner.
Okay. Go away.
Obviously toggling to single shot. You want to go for the head or
Yep.
just straight to the chest?
We'll just go for the chest.
Cool, cool, cool. That
20.
will hit, and that will do 2 damage. And a blade. Okay, he is still alive.
Man, death by 1,000 cuts really
Yeah,
sucks.
really. French. Can you do it?
Finish him.
I'm gonna do the dang thing
He tried to punch your boss.
Don't do the dang thing.
if I can find my weapon. Hey, there they is.
I believe in you.
Oh,
Tell me how it happens, man.
God.
oh, kill him.
That was 2 crits. How does it go?
Instead of smashing my hands together this time, I want to take him and bring him down and smash his head into the ground.
Yeah, you're going for the body because it's a body shot, but because the head is kind of in the way of that specific description of an attack, I will allow it. So yeah, it's just a good old-fashioned flattening. However, his arms and the rest of his body kind of stay as his head descends into his rib cage.
Metal.
Lots of blood splattering and lots of sounds come out of him as he falls to the ground.
Like RoboCop.
Just like RoboCop.
Question real quick. Did anyone take damage?
No.
I did.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
I took
okay.
4.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
Whoa.
Nobody can overcome my powerful aura.
As
I'm a
you kind of
tank.
look at the situation, there's just a bunch of dead guys who tried to fight you for seemingly no reason. I would like for insurance to go ahead and make a, I think it's paramedics, whatever your core skill is. Your
Yeah.
Can I rob them?
that'll come later.
Okay.
What is that
What's your
under?
core
Where is that?
Should be your roll ability. I don't remember what it's called for med.
Oh, medicine?
Yeah, that's it.
Night City, baby. We need all the eddies we can get.
It's just like in the video game. I have unlimited carrying capacity. I can just.
Oh no, I just want their eddies. I don't give a
Oh.
shit about their weapons.
Doesn't
Gotcha.
let me click anything there.
Can you bring it open? There should be like optional skills underneath. I don't know for certain.
Under like rank 4?
There
What?
might be something to the side of rank 4, like mine says haggle, that's clickable.
No, it says remaining points.
Oh, I
Um,
see. It's a splitter. Go to tech and then look for either paramedic or first aid.
Yeah, they're both in tech.
Paramedic. 20.
Yeah, more than enough. So you're able to kind of realize that I don't remember who it was, but one of them didn't die as hard as the rest. You find out that he's still breathing, but very much like on death's door. Like he is in the throes of dying.
I think it was this
You
guy.
can finish him off, or if you would like, you can try and keep him like alive and maybe talking.
Keep him talking.
Okay. So as you kind of
At
like
least.
reach down, you can see him kind of like in the throes of like panic. He's like breathing hard, but he's also like it's like a panting, like an agitated panting. And as you kind of reach down and kind of start like addressing him, he's like, "Please, look, I don't know shit. We're just after some jacket. The corporal hired us. It said his bosses would pay some major eddies for it. Said word
A
was
yellow.
spits out some blood. You were looking for it too, and the jacket had some kind of tracker on it. So his netrunner faked a signal to lure you here. Thought we'd bust you up, shake you down, find out what you know. I swear that's it. You're gonna let me go, right? Professional courtesy and shit. You let him die, or
Can I punch him in the face?
you want him to? If you want him
For
to,
wasting our time?
if you want to kill him, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just tell me
Just
how that
fucking
happens.
wasting our time.
How would you like? How would you like to have him be dead?
The dead kind of dead.
Well, okay, if you don't want to be gruesome with it, that's fine. You just punch him in the mouth, he falls unconscious, and he bleeds out.
Like a nice concussion kind of dead. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little blood trilling out of the ear.
Point is, he's dead.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
So-
like she pulls out a syringe or something cool. Nah, just we let him die.
I mean, if you
Obviously-
need some
I'm
help,
wasting more assets. They just wasted our time. They're
And
not going to
bullets.
waste more of our and bullets. Yes, not going to waste our assets. Any more assets on them.
Regarding
Elizabeth,
the
don't forget to reload.
Oh,
Eddies.
Everyone,
thank you.
don't forget to reload.
there's a total of about 90 eddies amongst them all, and the majority of those eddies are coming from the Corpo. It doesn't seem like they brought money with them to this ordeal, and it doesn't seem like the Corpo had paid them yet, but you're pretty sure that it would have come from a Corpo account. It wouldn't have been theirs.
That's fine.
Fine.
Yeah, he doesn't have any other information. Obviously, he's dead. The Corpo agent isn't dressed in plain clothes. He's dressed in a suit, like I mentioned. If you watch the security cam footage, this is one of the individuals in the suits that was chasing Dalton originally. He also has a
Okay.
tattoo of the Arasaka logo on the back of his neck. Pretty common
I
for
steal-
soldiers.
Can I steal his clothes?
Sure. You do know though that they probably have trackers on them, so it's probably
They've been
Oh.
stabbed multiple times, and there's
yeah.
I
There's
was
not much
gonna-
of it was.
there's
I
really
was-
not
I
a
was-
lot going on here worth-wise. Like
No, I was gonna sell the clothes to like some gonk on the
you
street.
know that's not a thing that's going to be a smart idea.
Yeah.
Corpo clothes are not like just fancy. Like if it's Corpo gear, it's not just fancy clothes. It's it's like that's like especially for a security firm.
I know you like cursed magic items, Jonah, but this is not.
It's a suit, but it's a light armor jack. But like it went from an 11 to a 4, so that just tells you how much it's left of it. Like, have you ever played Ghosts and Goblins? Like they hit him and his clothes shot off, right? Like that's what happened. Okay. So once you're able to kind of figure out that the Netrunner, who's dead, who kind of put you on the wild goose chase, you get
Remember
the
his
idea.
whole head exploded.
Yeah, you get the idea to kind of clear and focus the search. And you followed pings all across Night City and really haven't found the thief.
This guy.
You chased him, you tailed him, but you get this last ping. This one feels different. For one, it leads you outside the city, which corresponds with Connect's idea that this individual is probably trying to get out.
Mm.
It's at the Sunset Motel in the Red Peaks area of the Badlands.
Oh shit.
Wrench hops in to his van. Everybody boards up. Head that way. Go ahead. Move us to the big map.
The only caveat, I know it probably doesn't matter. I'd make sure Maven got the rifle from Arasaka
Okay.
because I know she cares about the weapons.
Yeah, that was to be sure. For
Not
Maven,
the
you should be able to
moon.
look at this. If I drop it here, hold on. It's a Masamune. Arasaka HGSH18 Masamune. I've added it to your sheet. It has 2 bullets less than full clip and no additional ammunition. He was not expecting to be in a long fight. Okay, so the Badlands. It's this way. It's not even on this map. It is that way. Actually, it is on this map. That's fun. It's right here.
Nice.
Oh.
I am really good at this. Yeah, but that is exactly it. I can tell by the outline.
It
Can
is
we-
barely there.
Yeah.
Can we get a little dude there so we know where we're at?
No, not super important. We won't be here for terribly long on
Oh,
this map. I just wanted to give you context of where you're going because you were to kind of give you a highlight for where you just were, you were up this way. So you're driving all the way down through North Oak and making your way out of Charter Hill. So
Insurance is complaining about how much time they wasted the entire time.
yeah, these assholes.
She wants to like revive them and kill them again.
By this time, I would say it's closer to nighttime. The party was kind of going around like evening time. The drive out kind of puts you like in kind of like that full sunset time, and then like during this drive, like the lights have completely gone, or the sun's gone. The lights are bright, neons, but as you kind of exit out onto Interstate 9, you kind of just kind of lose it in the darkness. They're the street lamps, but compared to what you're used to in the city, with the exception of Wrench probably, it just feels like desolate, weird. The Sunset Motel, your character fucking dies. The location is covered in grime due to countless dust storms. This is the last stop for nomads and outlaws before the open road gives way to city streets. For another, you just know a feeling builds in your stomach. This is the one. This is where it all comes together. The sky, as I mentioned, kind of clearly dark. Sun has sunken just below the horizon. People have gathered. A group of teenagers are drinking Smash, which is a cheap mixture of beer and energy drink. They're doing so in the parking lot. There's a man in rags munching on a burrito XXL. Really seems to be kind of like focused on it and like, you know, eating it very thoroughly. Like, seems to be savoring it like it was something more than just a pre-pack. Inside the bar, there's some regulars that are sitting there ordering drinks from a man in a dirty apron who looks like he's seen too much shit in his lifetime, and no sign of Dalton. So, investigation. The teens, the ragman, the bartender. We'll go ahead and start with Dan, since he hasn't had too much time interacting with shit. What would Maven like to do upon arriving here?
First thing she would kind of do is just dial in her eye. Like, she's really kind of calculated before she jumps into things. She doesn't typically take charge, to be honest. She likes to kind of, that's not how she's gotten where she's been. Get what I more than happy to kind of let people jump in first, evaluate, assess, before she really takes too much action. But with it, the situation doesn't really look too, like, I don't know. Is there anything like stand out to me, or anything look unusual, or?
So there's the three individuals I mentioned. Outside of that, there really isn't much that you're seeing visually that you'd be able to kind of see as unusual. Maven doesn't strike me as someone who's terribly like outdoorsy, like a Badlandser. So yeah,
No.
Everything is out of whack to you.
Okay. So I really don't have any bearings.
There's the ragman, there's the bartender, and there are the kids.
I'll go find a corner. I hate doing it, man. I just don't see what I imagined her as a character as. Is I don't really see her going up and
So you go into the bar, you find a corner, and you kind of sit to yourself. That's fair. Cool.
get a little meal. I mean, I kind of want to queue off of like.
This isn't a situation where there are waiters. If you're going up to the bar, you're going to be talking to the bartender.
Yeah, I'll go up and I'll get.
And you said you want to key off with somebody. Who are you wanting to have dragged with you?
I probably would be working off of crap.
Okay.
What's their name? Most likely Connect. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll go ahead and switch to Chandler then. So Maven kind of leads you into the bar and kind of moves up to the bar with you. The bartender.
What are you
engages
drinking? Connect.
At this point in the day, just straight whiskey.
2. Double.
Yeah, so there'll be synth alcohols. But the main thing that they do focus on, like he says, you sure you want, I mean, it's going to be 100 eddies for that. If you want something simple, I can get you a Broseph for 20.
Just cold face, like just bitch, like just staring at him, just cold. Nothing.
I would throw 100 eddies.
Okay.
Like I'd put it on the table, not like actually throw it at him, but like
Yeah,
push
yeah.
it towards them.
Do you put
Looking-
200 on there because you're going for 2 whiskeys?
I mean, I'll drop my eddy. I'll drop some eddies too.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so
Yeah.
you both,
But like, what do
both-
you think I can't? You think I can't afford this?
Most folks who travel out here try to keep currency to themselves. Don't really typically flash around out this close. Folks in earshot might, hear you're well-to-do. But yeah, no problem. Pours the whiskeys for you. Just be mindful is all I'm saying. Sorry to upset.
No, that's not what I said, but that's kind of what I'm.
Yeah, no, and that's his response. He's like,
That's my body
he
language.
says, be mindful. Do you say anything else, Connect?
I would just bluntly ask. We're looking for a guy in a bright yellow jacket. Name's Dalton. You seen him?
Dalton, yeah. I wouldn't call him a regular here, but he's been coming around here every so often for a year or so, asking questions. What's nomad life like? What's out beyond Night City? Stuff like that. Stupid kid. Sometimes he listens to the ragman ramble and buys him a burrito. This time he came in and asked about the steel vaqueros. Wanted to set something right with them. They're a nomad pack who run convoys up and down the coast. I pointed him to their camp. You head east on I-9. You'll see a dirt road on your left, just past a garage. Turn up it. Count the old windmills on the left. The second, turn left on the path. The steel vaqueros are squatting there, up there in a flat land between the hills.
Good amount of information. I like this guy. He's easy going.
It says here, if you spend at least $100 on drinks, or 100 eddies on drinks, yeah, it says lower it to DV9. I'm like, I'll just give it to them for free. They're spending 200. It's fucking,
Yeah.
it's a lot of money.
Probably more than Dalton spent.
For sure. Well, I mean, he buys XXL or XXLs for the guy. Those aren't super cheap. They're 20
Oh,
apiece.
fair.
So, I mean, yeah.
I would tell him, hey, thank you for being quick and honest with me, and I would take back the whiskey and immediately turn.
Okay.
Because we got somewhere else to be.
So I'm assuming that the others are kind of moving to engage with other people, but since that interaction was super short, like you really don't have much time to really do much besides. Is that fair for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the teens go, "Hey! Holy shit! That's Thorn from Diamond Gonk, you guys! What? Fucking no way!"
Hell yeah.
And they'll kind of wander over and they'll ask you for your autograph.
Of course.
Cool. And just as you're about to start asking questions, you see the rest of the crew rush out, and they're already ready to go. So you assume that you're moving with some haste, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You drive out. The Nomad, go ahead and make a driving roll.
All wrench.
Yeah. What is that? Oop.
Not that, no.
No.
Control. It'd be under control.
There it is.
Yeah. Okay. So you get there in a decent amount of time. You don't get there super fast or anything crazy. Let's see here. Bear with as I move some things around in preparation. Copy and pasta. You're basically starting off in that corner there. However you would like.
Got a strange feeling I don't want to be up front in front of everything this time after how last time went. My luck ain't that good.
You speed through the desolation of the Badlands, hot on Dalton's tail. Finally, you're close to buttoning this job up. You just turned off the highway and onto the dirt road like Noah the bartender said, when you notice smoke rising up from the hills ahead. The sound of explosions and gunfire starts soft but grow louder as you approach. Then you pass the second windmill and turn left and see it. 2 Arasaka AVs hovering in the air and dropping troops into the middle of the Nomad camp. There's chaos as the Steel Vaqueros and Arasaka troops exchange gunfire and crash together in melee combat. And in the middle of it all, a flash of red, blue, and yellow. There's Dalton, taking cover behind a trailer, panic firing at a cadre of Arasaka soldiers advancing on his position. If they get to him before you do, you'll never get the jacket. So, for the purposes of this combat, again, you're in that corner, just off of screen, like in that corner, is where the van will be located. Okay? And Wrench, you can stay in the van and keep it going. You can leave it on and move away from the van. It's entirely up to you, but you would know that maneuvering in this space is pretty much next to impossible. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. You know what to do.
Oh, they shouldn't have.
Thank
Oh,
oh.
No, I'm not going first this time.
I was just happy I was in the top half of the initiative last time. I don't think that's going to happen twice.
Now keep in mind, murdering everybody is not what you need to do. As you are looking at the situation here, these are not the only Arasaka soldiers on site. These are the only Arasaka soldiers on the edge of the camp where you pulled in, and that seem to be trying to engage with Dalton. Just off screen to the northeast, it's Arasaka versus Vaqueros all day long. It is a lot of them. And the AVs are like troop transport AVs, so they are filled to the brim, like probably 20 to 30 Arasaka soldiers per, and you're just looking at 6 here. So it's a hot mess. If the fight goes for very long, you'll start seeing reinforcements.
Are we not meant to see anything?
You can see everything.
I
No,
can't.
I
Most of the
can't.
map's black for me.
How is
Yeah,
that?
I
the
just
case?
see
It's gonna
like
be the
radio.
dynamic lighting.
Yeah, it does have
Oh,
dynamic.
are you inside of the... Oh, that's funny. I
Yeah.
dropped you inside of
Yeah,
a...
inside the pulse.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
okay. Alright. I was like, where the fuck? Okay.
Is everyone?
Okay. So, everybody rolled?
All your
Mhm.
initiative, Jonah.
Oops. I didn't. Sorry.
Oh.
How dare you.
He couldn't even see his own token.
I don't think he was here when he was asked. I saw him
Oh.
walk around.
Okay. I got
And
it.
did Maven roll?
Not yet.
All right.
Sorry, I'm trying to order food. I'm not eating yet. So sorry.
You
No, you
hungry
just-
boy.
I'm
you
hungry.
You just
Are
got
you-
off work, man.
Are you
Yeah.
ordering a burrito XXXL?
I honestly was kind of looking at like fajitas.
Who hasn't rolled?
Me. I
There
was
he is.
looking. I was looking.
Oh,
Look,
oh, you have
bottom.
plenty of
That's
time.
how
You
it
have
should
plenty.
be.
See,
Yeah.
now
How
you
it
can
should
bully
be.
him
Fates.
tomorrow.
Insurance. I said I can't bully him yet tomorrow. I didn't say I couldn't bully him today. Insurance, you're first. And
Alright,
like I said, the
Um,
van, for all intents and purposes, is just off a screen. I'm going to go ahead
Yeah.
and put a notice there, so we have it.
If I'm in the van, can I still see everything or no?
Yes, but no. I would say no, actually, because you're behind this big ass drum or pipe
Sheet.
or tent. It's a tent.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Okay.
So I am going to see Dalton's there. I moved, and then Dalton's there. I will auto fire at this guy. Actually, yeah. Wait, can I see that guy? Yes. This guy. $16.
Yeah. That'll miss
Okay. And
because
then I'm gonna duck back.
you said this guy
Huh?
10 meters out.
No, this guy.
Oh, 12 meters out. Yeah, it's miss.
He'll miss, yeah.
Yeah, you need a 18 to hit. Cool.
But then I duck back
Behind the
behind
tent.
the
Okay.
barrel.
It is a tent. I have confirmed.
Tent, sorry.
No worries. I look like a barrel to me too. I am a silly goose. Okay. So the soldiers are going to go. These two here are going to lay into, and this is just a narrative beat, are going to shoot at Dalton. Kind of, it looks like they're not trying to hit him, they're suppressing fire. So they're trying to kind of like box him in so he stays in the cover. And the tactically minded of us would be aware of that. They're not trying to kill him, they're trying to lock him in place.
Yeah.
As that's happening, this guy's coming around from the side, gets to here, and then when he gets there, starts yelling something at Dalton, which you can hear is very just like directed yelling in Japanese. And then this guy here moves to here to support. This guy, confused after hearing shooting, kind of moves out. Oh, also, real quick note: everybody could have reloaded their weapons in the car ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure.
I did.
Doesn't know what's going on. Moves over to
Jonah
here.
made a shout out.
Yep, and we'll see that everybody's kind of coming up, and we'll say something. This alerts the rest of the group, and this guy, having seen his friend get shot at from behind and it missed, kind of turns his attention that way, and will move kind of in an attempt to follow, but also get cover behind this little piece of junk, and will shoot at insurance. Let's see here. This rifle is not for close range shooting, but here we are. This is where we live. I'm going to go ahead and auto fire with it. 12 isn't going to work. So
We didn't get a chance to do the resting. Right?
no, there wasn't a downtime effort.
Okay.
Enough time to reload your weapons, but not enough downtime.
No. Okay.
We were like Russian.
Yeah, you literally walked into the scene and right after.
Zoom.
Okay. So yeah, the bullets kind of hit into the tent. They don't tear it apart or anything. Well, yeah, they do. Fuck it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Wait, what? Delete. Okay, cool. So it's basically shredded. You can move through it, and you can see through it now at this point. Thorn, you're up.
Sorry, let me measure here. So this guy down here was the one that was closer to us already, correct? He moved down, and we still have the two people that were doing suppressing fire
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, it was the two that are on the sides of these drums that are doing the suppress. This is the guy who spotted you out and basically alerted the rest of the crew.
All right, Thorn is going to run up to that closest suppressing fire one, and I'm not sure exactly how brawling works. Do I have to land a hit first before I can like throw them, or?
Okay, so you're trying to grab them, is that right? And then throw them?
Yeah. Yeah.
So first you have to make a grab attempt. So your action is grab. You're going to make a brawling roll against my brawling roll. Yeah, it's not a brawling attack. You won't do any damage.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So you succeed, which means that you now have a hold of him. During turns in the future, you can throw them. You can use them as a human shield, but these will require actions.
Okay. Mostly just trying to disrupt the suppressing fire.
Yeah, I will 100% say that that is the case. I am okay with that. Okay. Thorn done. Blue screen up.
All right. Can I see Dalton from where I am?
I would say he's behind cover and enough of it to make him very hard to see.
Okay. Second question: is this an explosive barrel?
No.
Fuck. Okay. Can I see this guy?
Ruining our dreams, John.
I wouldn't. You want me to make the fights easier for you? Is that what you're asking me to
No.
I think Jonah.
No.
I think
do? You know what? Fuck it.
The
Yes,
rule
it's an
of pool.
You know what? It is an explosive barrel, Jonah.
No, it's not. Stop it.
No, it is. It is. It is 100% an explosive barrel. I just said it is.
No.
No, it
Bad
is.
John.
Shut up, Dan. It is. It is.
Bad
it is,
boy.
Jonah, it is.
Okay.
For only Jonah.
No, for everyone.
Just
Do
It would
any
be really
of,
cool.
It's a red barrel. It's obviously explosive.
do any
That's
of
why they make
these
'em red.
guys
That's me. I have to
have
let you know.
grenades?
Huh?
Do any of these guys have grenades?
The soldiers do not.
What kind of soldiers don't have... What?
What kind of
Okay.
soldiers do you think just carry grenades all the
they
time?
just got it. They
Hold
just
on.
got it on a necklace, Jonah.
Yeah, I was like, every
Hold
day, like,
on.
What do you
this
mean?
Random
They
gauntlet
got a
grenade.
bandolier of them.
So you remember that time when somebody accidentally caused a dirty nuclear bomb to explode because of their grenade happiness?
No
Remember
idea.
that one time when someone
John
caused
loves
like
grenades.
30,000
No
eddies
idea.
in
No
damage to a
idea.
property?
And he lived.
Arasaka are a security firm. They're about protecting things. Grenades are a military weapon that are used to destroy everything. Why in the fuck would a
Okay.
security firm, private security contractors, be using grenades?
That's not very
They're
metal.
not idiots.
Because I thought they would be cool, okay? I guess not.
Hey, John.
I love
Fuck
it.
I just want to let you know, Reggie is suicidal.
Don't say
So
that. We
was
can't say words like that
Johan.
on the stream, man.
Oh, we can't. Oh God.
Yeah, he is
They
unaliving.
were just gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Sorry.
We've already did copyrighted videos and fucking Tom screen.
Okay. Okay.
It's fine. Fuck it. I'm gonna
I
say.
wanna...
Let's go.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say.
Sudoku.
I'm gonna
He
say
loves
a slur.
Sudoku.
Love Sudoku.
I'm gonna shoot it with my gun. This is the first time
I'm
I've
not
ever
gonna say
fired
so.
the gun in the game.
I'm not gonna say a slur. Blue screen. What are we doing? Are you shooting the
I'm
box?
shooting the barrel. Shooting
Okay.
the barrel.
Great.
2 shots. Here
Do
we go.
you
1,
hit the barrel?
2.
The first
I
shot
don't
misses. It doesn't do what is intended. It hits the barrel, but it doesn't do what's intended. The second shot,
Okay.
however, hits perfectly and will spark it and cause it to ignite. Thorn, I need you to go ahead and give me an evasion roll.
I knew this was about to happen. I'm like, Jonah's gonna hurt someone that he doesn't intend to.
Oh,
I rolled mine.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, I thought that was Tom.
Those were me.
Oh,
Those were
okay.
me.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
so
trying
it's
to
not-
find
okay.
where it's at.
The explosion.
I mean, what's your
DV
reflex?
for a rocket launcher, which is what I'm putting this at damage-wise because fuck it.
Okay, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
We ball.
Yeah, you succeed. So you can move. Imagine there is a square that goes out 3 squares out from the red barrel, Tom. Move to a space that is outside of that. But it has to be the most direct route for you out of that box.
It was big.
1, 2, 3. Perfect. You nailed it. Okay. The others, 2 of them. I would say the 2 that weren't grabbed are able to kind of dive for cover,
Bang bang.
but the guy in the middle does not. So go ahead and roll 7d6.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
Neato.
Wowie.
Wowie zowie.
Alright, I'm gonna hit 1. And then...
You
Oh, that's
suck.
so fucking
You
unlucky.
fucking suck.
I do.
That's
Oh.
so many ones.
So it hits.
Just
The
my
first,
luck.
the first shot hits, and you watch a hole puncture and kind of like a weird, kind of like thick, viscous kind of liquid pour out. 2 of the soldiers kind of like, oh, and rush away as Thorn's like, fuck, and kind of pushes the guy he had grabbed and kind of like dips to the side. And the guy who was grabbed goes, huh? Oh, and then looks down, and the second bullet hits the can perfectly, causing a spark, which causes the thing to blow up. Right, but it's not like a meaty explosion. It's more of like a kind of like a fireball. that kind of just erupts
Mm-hmm.
outwards, right, as the contained fumes and liquid kind of detonate outwards. And then after this flash, this bright flash, you see the guy standing there, and he's on fire, and he's like,
I love when the audio cuts out.
what did it cut out on?
All of your sound effects.
Did I get anything? No, still cutting out.
A little bit.
Half of it is
I know that the stream is getting it because the mic audio is showing it bold. But like, yeah, that's great.
It's
Okay.
just fucking hilarious that it cuts out
Fireball.
for us.
Blue screen. That was both your shots.
Yep.
So connect your up.
That was very whack.
I think everyone's forgot that we're supposed to get to Dalton. So
Oh, hold
I'm
on.
gonna-
Sorry. Fire.
Fire.
Fire. Fire.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
can I also move?
Yeah. Why not?
John, I'm just gonna move my token to where I was. I took
That makes sense,
a
man.
full run, and yeah, like
Sorry, sir.
I'm not trying to Looney Tunes this, but I'm
Oh,
trying to
for
keep
sure. I would appreciate Looney Tunes in it, as we've already seen.
That's what I was trying to do.
That's a big blast.
It's a lot of fire.
It's a big deal.
I mean, is the fire still there, or did it like erupt?
Oh yeah,
in
yeah,
there?
it's there. Like the
There's
fu-
gasoline
the-
all over the
it's not-
ground.
It's not gasoline. It's choo-choo. But yeah,
Oh, choo-choo.
it's still
sorry.
very flammable.
So, John, while I'm running, did I perchance see any other exploding
We're not
barrels?
dealing with you anymore. We're moving to
Shut
connect.
up.
No more talking.
Cutie. I'm gonna kiss you until you shut up.
Go ahead, connect.
I just moved.
That's
I
it.
moved all the way up there, and that's all I'm doing.
Maybe.
I'm trying to get to the target like we were supposed to.
Smart.
Oh yeah, that for sure. That is happening. That shit is happening, dude. You look like a nice fuckable cut of meat. I'm gonna destroy every single one of you.
Yeah, the next barrel you shoot, Jonah, that's who's gonna pop out of it, and it's gonna only come for you.
Like, why was that a smasher in that barrel?
I was gonna say, you
Fucking
know
no
what's
clip. You
How
stupid.
dare you shoot my vacation home, you son of a bitch!
true.
He does have some pretty stealthy hiding places in Night City, so I mean, who knows? Maybe. Maven, what are we doing?
So she has kind of out right now her sniper rifle, and she's kind of propped it up, kind of against this rubble.
Okay. Or on
Here.
wrench. Or is wrench? Are you out of the van?
He's moving. He's going.
Okay.
I'm, yeah, I'm gonna
I
run-
can already
run
tell.
So
Well,
you're-
you know what? Yeah, I can. I'll have it propped on him for a second. This won't
Yeah.
take long.
Pop the shot.
Popping the shot without any real consideration because I know it's like right next to his fucking ear.
Sure.
Oh, that's unfortunate. No,
15. We're looking
No.
at
26.
26 meters. We're looking at a DV20, so that's going to be a miss on that one.
It is a
Unfortunately.
miss.
All right. Yeah, you rolled a 2. It's not great.
I rolled
Okay.
poop. And then she leaves the sniper rifle,
You kind of and then drop. Okay.
drop,
Electronica
and then
grabs-
getting in position to grab the shotgun.
Okay. Wrench, you're up.
A beeline straight to Dalton.
Okay.
And
He goes on initiative 1, but I assure you, he is currently does not know what the fuck is going on.
yeah, I'm gonna hold out my. So he's ducked down in here, right?
Yeah. So when you get to him, you'd see he's wearing kind of like baggy pants, kind of like that shiny kind of pants. He's got a wife beater or a tank top, and then the jacket over it. But you can see that he has like Valentino tats underneath, right? All the way up, like neck, sleeves, the whole kit and caboodle, right? And then his hair, it's kind of like, it's almost like he tried to like make a spiral of red and blue, but it's all kind of like messed up, and he kind of looks at you like in a panic, like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And he is holding a pistol, Constitutional Arms Unity, which is a pretty long, big, heavy pistol.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As I get up to him, I'm gonna hold out my hand and say, "Hey, come. We're not gonna hurt you. Come with us."
He looks panicked, and he's not really on board for. It doesn't look like he's on board for that. He doesn't know you. And you're not a Valentino. Okay, so that's not your action. Do you want to take him by force?
I also
I'll
forgot
take it
to
by
write down
force.
his girlfriend's name.
Summer.
But I forgot to write it down, so that means that we don't know it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a hold of him then if he just
Go ahead and
kinda,
make a brawling roll, and he will resist.
Come on.
Okay. You kind of rush him, reach down after kind of like offering your hand. He doesn't. You kind of just rush down and grab a hold of his shoulders, lift him up, and he kind of tries to push away, but then you kind of wrap and kind of pull him back. You have no movement left, right? Oh wait, did you use your action to dash up there?
Oh yeah. That's.
Oh yeah, you can't brawl yet. Sorry, he's not
Okay.
grappled yet.
Okay.
Okay, insurance, you're up. Oh, sorry, Dalton's turn. You offer your hand. Dalton looks at you confused, and he is going to, seeing the situation as it is, kind of like move kind of in between you and this, and kind of rush like away from you. And just kind of get over there, and it looks like he's kind of like, staying low and trying to stay kind of defensive in this movement. Insurance, you're up.
We are going to pop back out here and seeing Dalton, we're gonna shoot at this guy.
Okay. Insurance, Thorn, and Maven, you would be able to register that Dalton sees the van and is running for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a
Okay.
heads up.
So I'm going to still auto fire at that guy. 20,
Yeah, yeah.
Full of piss and vinegar. This
so
Um,
9.
He's 7 to 12, right? You said this guy?
This guy.
Oh, 8 meters. Perfect. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And that's more than... That's 3, so 3 times 9, 27.
27.
Minus 11, 12. Okay. He's not dead.
Okay.
anything
But we're
else?
also going to back up
Back
again.
towards the van. Okay.
Yep.
The soldiers will go. So the fire, it kind of goes out and up, and then kind of is now just on the ground burning. This guy here, kind of turn their attention towards Wrench, big target. You'll have a bit of cover here, so they're going to go ahead and shoot for your head, which means that they're even less likely to hit you. Arasaka shots, we're going with single fire. Nope. And nope. Okay. This guy here sees Thorn, and this guy here sees Thorn through the tent. They're going to fire at him. They can see him fine, so they're going to go for body shots, which means they're switching to auto fire, taking the shots. First guy, nope. Second guy, ooh. That is going to work. So
Holy
he's
crap.
going here. And that is going to be more than 4, so that's going to be all rounds in. So 3 times 4 is 12. Thorn, you're going to take 12 to the chest, which means you'll take 11 off. Take 1 and drop your armor by value by 1. The one time I hit, I rolled
Bleed
shit
my own
damage.
blood.
All right.
You good? I'm
This guy here saw Insurance kind of do what Insurance did and is going to return fire. And because clear target, auto fire. Nope. In fact,
I may retract that I want to play Cyberpunk in the winter because you're going to kill us. You're going to hurt us in the winter.
Okay.
Well, you specifically.
He is gonna
I see you,
murder
Chad.
us.
You can go ahead and yep. And, sorry, buddy.
Oh.
No, it's okay. I understand. Not happy about it, but I still love him.
I still love him. He's a son to me.
Wait, what did I miss? Did he have to go?
Yeah.
Tucking babies in.
Don't look at me.
Uh,
Don't look at me. That wasn't that
The
at all.
babies.
I
It
saw
wasn't that at all.
I saw behind the.
I had one guy left. I'm gonna retcon it. He shot Wrench.
And murdered him.
I mean, honestly, I
instantly.
did it, Joe. Do you think I should, or
No.
No,
Don't.
he's been
Just do
here
what
the
you're
He's
doing.
been here.
all right?
The whole of 2 times.
Man, y'all are a lot
Fine.
nicer than me. I was like, evens or odds that shit and see what happens.
You know what? I like your style. Go ahead and roll it.
Odds he lives, even he dies.
I gotta
Roll a
rearrange
D10.
everybody. Yeah, I gotta fucking work. No, I'm not okay with this.
Evens he dies. He's dead as a
Okay.
doornail.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
we'll
no.
blew his fucking head off. When I retconned it, they shot his head clean off.
Wasn't he
R.I.P..
our nomad?
All right,
Hey, that's more bonus money in the pool, people. Be
Oh,
excited.
you right, you right.
you gotta think
Yeah,
about
but
this.
who can drive the van?
Anybody,
Or-
everybody.
One of us
Right.
has an okay driving skill or some luck to do it.
Oh, extra
Boy,
goes
you'd
where
be
it's gotta
surprised.
Everything's getting fucked up, you guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. Jonah, what the fuck are you doing? Get out of Chandler's spot.
I'm kicking my leg.
Okay, everybody's where they need to be. Okay, soldiers are done. Thorn, you're up. You see Dalton. He's rushing for the van. There's a guy on fire. Oh, sorry, this guy on fire rushes off to the side and fucking drops to the ground and starts rolling around to get the fire out. He took 2 fire damage before doing so, and then during this point, he is getting the fire off, stop dropping, and rolling, but he is now lying down.
I am gonna very helpfully go over there and stomp
sure.
out the flames.
Yeah, for sure. You want-
On his face.
Do you want
Which
to
I
aim,
assume is a legitimate brawling
do you wanna
attack
aim
now.
for the head?
Yeah, sure. Why
Okay,
not?
go ahead and make rolling attacks. He's not able to dodge. Yeah, that hits. That does not. 5 with the
Get one good.
5 with the DV, and you failed.
Ooh.
Damn.
In the only way that was really possible with that roll. But 12 is enough. You stomped him in the head. You said the head specifically. So his head explodes
Oh, hell yeah.
underneath your boot. Blue screen, you're up. And
Okay.
Thorn, if you have any other movement, go ahead and take it if you'd like.
I'm gonna move to try to
Maven
cover
would-
Dalton a little more.
Maybe would say stop him from running, or I'm gonna have to make a choice.
He's bolting
Sorry.
for the van.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
we don't
run
have
this
control.
way.
He's gonna get in that van and drive away.
Well, then you
I'm
get in the
going
van with him.
to. I'm
Okay.
gonna hack him. I'm gonna hack into Dalton.
Okay,
I'm gonna do my hackies.
go for it. Jacking in. He
Uh,
has no.
Just to get in.
He has no self ice, so you're in.
All right. I'm going to do puppet.
Okay.
DV 13.
Spend some luck on it.
You
have
I
any?
don't have any.
All right. Well, you're boned. Roll it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
not
Oh.
No. But I'm still jacked in, so it's okay.
good. Okay.
Dalton flipped you off as he
Blue
runs.
screen done. Any other movement? You want to get into the van?
I used all my movement to get back here.
Okay. Cool. Connect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move just 12 movement.
Straight
That'll
into
put
the
me
van.
right back where I started. Yeah.
Yeah. Maven, take a shot. Pop in the van. You can just pick up the sniper rifle again and shoot it instead of going for the shotgun.
I mean, might be. What I'm thinking, it'd probably be best to go and take the van.
Yeah. Okay. Then you rush into the van.
Yeah.
You grab your rifle, chuck it into
Yep.
the van, and then hop
Yep.
into the driver's seat. Okay.
Correct.
Wrench bleeds out of his neck stump. Insurance.
Did Dalton go?
Oh
No,
yeah,
he's
Dalton
on.
rushes and gets into the van. He jumps
Oh,
into the side
okay.
door, and
He's
kind of
ready.
looks at you in the front. Says, "Go fucking go! I'll pay you 5,000 eddies." Maven, you
Seems
know
like
he
just
doesn't have
signed
it.
his Death warrant.
You know he doesn't
Alright.
have it.
Oh, I know.
All right, insurance into the van.
Yep. Van time.
Soldiers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take 5 shots. It looks like they're all going at Thorn because target-wise, it's kind of a desert out here.
Doo-doo-doo.
So I'm just gonna
Jesus.
go auto fire with everybody. No, probably not. Absolutely not. No. No. Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
John, can I, I feel like it's almost required at this point,
Sure.
just pull out my guitar and start rocking in the face of them shooting wildly and missing?
Okay, I'm okay with that. That's totally rad. I can't argue with that. Thor, you get in the van? And everybody else gets into the van?
Yes, while playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, you drive off. As you're kind of driving,
We don't need him alive, right?
Hold. We don't kill him for fun. Yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
This boy is out of control.
he's kind of been a pain in the ass the whole game.
No, he hasn't.
he,
He's been
uh,
perfect. He's ready
kinda
to
says-
Puff at him.
I knew I recognized you. You're the Edgerunners who talked to Summer about the jacket I gave her, right? And looks at Connect and Thorn and says, and you were at the party at H4, yeah?
I would just look at him and be like, give me the fucking jacket.
Yeah, I owe you. He throws it off. Been dodging these gonks for days. Thought they were Valentinos at first, but shit.
Kind of a shit party, though, right?
Arasaka, if you hadn't come along, I'd be ticking up the body lotto count for sure. I gotta slow this music down. We're not in a fight right now. Look, I can see you want to talk, but where are we going? I promise to answer all your questions. We gotta get the fuck out of here. And you can hear that outside the battle is raging on. You have some choices here. He, due to owing you, tosses you the jacket.
Hmm.
I didn't think that. Yeah, he didn't really have the option on that one. It was that or thrown out of the van.
Yeah. He tells you that he knows where the pink muzzled Arasaka Masamune is that you're talking about, because there's one item left.
No, we got that.
No, we got a submachine gun.
It's a machine gun
Oh, okay, never mind.
with a skull on it. He's not going to tell you where it is.
That's a bad choice. That's a very bad choice. There's a lot worse fates than death. That's the only option, really.
So, he says, if you give him a ride to Lizzie's bar, let him go, then he'll tell you where it's at.
He's
However-
lying.
However, if you wish to turn him over, because you know... Oh, you don't know that. You didn't actually do that. Sorry, never mind. That was a beat that you skipped. Okay, cool. No. It's an optional beat. There was that option to go and talk to the Valentinos.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't do that.
Come, making conversation 7. Yeah, you don't
So
talk.
I was just trying to open social,
Sure. As you're
and as soon as I
driving
opened it, it changed it.
away, you would decide whether you're going to take him to Lizzie's or just kill him here.
Can I
Is he-
talk with him a little bit? Can we
Yeah.
talk with him a little bit first?
Sure.
I would ask, what position do you think you're in to ask anything?
I mean, look, it's great the way you rescued me and all. I owe you big. I gave you the jacket, okay? I get that's what you were after, and I can get you what you want, but I mean, you say, what kind of situation am I in? Like, I've got the leverage. I know where it's at. You don't. And if you kill me now,
If I kill you, I turn in 3 out of 4 items and take a little bit of a cut loss, and you die here.
Yeah.
Those are your options.
No, for
So
sure.
you could,
And if I tell you where it is, you kill me and throw me out the fucking van in the middle of the Badlands, no fucking salt or skin off your back. How am I supposed to trust you, Troom? You've been chasing me down as much as these folks have been chasing me down. Sakas and Valentinos.
been chasing you down because you got something that was stolen. All we wanted was a
I
stolen
left it
item.
in a safe place. Okay? You take me to Lizzie's bar, I'll get it for you. No tricks. I'll even buy you a round of drinks. You saved my butt
Don't want-
today. And I owe
Don't
you.
want the drinks. We'll take you there. You don't get out of the van until you tell us, and we'll
I
make
mean,
sure
I'll-
you live.
I'll take a drink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
you can
I-
have the drinks,
I
like,
mean,
but you don't get out of this van until you
Look,
tell us.
if I don't
That's the only
go-
option it works.
If I don't go where I want to go, you're going to take that price cut. And that's just the way you're going to live it, man. And everyone else understanding, like, you know, the situation. You can decide to kill this kid who's just trying to make his way in Night City and is willing to give you the information just so long as you play ball and not murder him.
I'm not trying to murder him. I'm
If
trying to
you're
get him-
lying to
very
me,
aggro.
if
I'm gonna
if you're
lock you up,
lying
bitch,
to
in the
me,
van. You can't even. No, fuck you. Tell me.
Dalton, if you're lying to me,
Yeah.
your 2-bit girl, and everyone I know she knows, will end up in a vat.
Listen, man.
In the van.
You hit it right on the head. The only thing I want to do is to get the fuck out of Night City with my girl Summer. That's it. I don't give a shit about whatever.
Let's go pick up your girl.
Well,
Oh,
I'm certainly not going to make that happen. I'm gonna
So
get
how
you
do I
what
know you're not gonna dodge?
I'm not going to dodge.
John, would I be able to steal the info from him?
Oh yeah.
No,
While I'm
that's not how memory works, my guy.
Okay.
Damn.
He
You
doesn't
can't
have
pump it and make him talk.
he doesn't have a
That'd be
memory
rad,
slot.
though.
That's not how that works.
Oh, he doesn't have memory slot. Okay, never mind. Shit.
Yeah, you remember in the expansion Phantom Liberty, the hacker guy actually didn't have his own memories going into his brain. He put them into a side thing, and then would
Yeah.
remove that and put it somewhere super safe. So that's an
Yeah.
option, but that's not an option for a regular fucking choom who's just kind of living his life, banging around, got lucky and stole some shit and is literally in the wrong place every minute of his life. And you guys
John?
are like, fuck this kid.
I want to start detailing to him everything I noticed about Summer. Freckles,
No.
birthmarks.
He
I'm trying to, let me explain.
No,
I
let
am
me
trying
explain.
to break
I understand
him.
what you're trying to do, and I get it. He is
Yeah.
not going to tell you shit.
Is he authentic? Is he authentic in his fear? Is he
Yeah,
I'm
he
trying
says he
to read him.
He says he owes you even after giving you the jacket, and he's going to give you what
Yeah.
you want. He just doesn't want you to fucking zero him in the middle of the fucking baddies and leave him to
Okay.
die. He wants to go
He's not lying.
somewhere where he
He
can.
doesn't seem like he's lying.
He is
Then
not lying. Human perception, if you
let's
want.
go have it. Let's go have a drink.
He is not lying.
Okay. Blue screen is gonna text the boss woman. Hey, whenever you want me to blow his brains out, let me know.
I don't want you to kill him.
We'll-
Would be the
Man, I-
response.
We'll take
Stop!
him to the bar. Let's take him to the bar.
We're going
Man,
to
I
have
need a drink too after all you fucking weirdos.
Weirdos, yeah.
Okay, you go to Lizzie's bar, you park outside, you go up, the Moxes are outside. Dalton walks up to him, kind of gives her a look and a wave, and she says, "They with you?" He nods his head. Yep, that's right. Just
Except for those two psychos.
stopping in for a quick drink. That's it. And she goes, "Okay." And then she kind of like lets everybody kind of pass by. She's Mox got a baseball bat, with spikes on the head of it, like over her shoulder. The Moxes as a crew could definitely wipe you guys super quick. It's definitely seems to be a bit of a more secure ground, but they are not hostile from the onset. You enter into the space, you enter down into the dance floor area, and he kind of, after the bouncers kind of, get you in, he goes to like a VIP box table, goes over to it, and you can see like one of the waitresses kind of walk over, and he kind of nods his head, and you all kind of get a spot, and he says, "Bottle service, whatever you need. It's fine. You guys just order whatever you like." I've got some pool around here. Not a lot, but some. Whatever you want, it's on me. I'm gonna go grab the
Drunk?
gun. I can't let you in the back. The Moxes won't let you. But I promise, I swear on my life, and he looks directly at Maven. I'll be right back with the gun.
On Summer's life.
I owe you. On my life. I will be back with the gun.
Yep,
You
let him
have
go.
And out
You
of
have 2
character note,
minutes.
you'd see that when he says on my life, a quick note, connect. You saw how he was talking to the girl with the leathers. On Summer's life probably would have been the lie. On his life is the truth.
Get that. I get that.
Okay. So he walks away. Everybody roll perception.
Here it comes.
I'm gonna burn some luck. I think I'm gonna burn
I
5
got
points of luck.
17.
I'm gonna burn 2.
So
I'm
six,
too distracted with all you
17.
fucking psychos.
Connect, you're good. And blue screen, you're good. You remember
16 would be mine.
the Zetatech businessman who arrived too late at Tom's Diner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not that far away from you. And he's here.
Mm.
And this is while you're waiting for the gun to come back.
I'm scared to know what that means.
he's jonesing for the gun.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can instantly tell he ain't with the
Did-
Mox group, right? That's pretty obvious.
Did
Yeah,
he
yeah.
have a gang with him?
No.
Did he
He's
have a-
solo. He's just a
Solo
Zetatech guy.
dolo.
You go
Okay.
talk to him? Or do you
Maven.
leave him alone?
Maven doesn't do. She only threatens.
Okay. Yeah, if you don't want to fuck with him, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Unless anyone
I
else
didn't even
does,
notice.
like
I
100%.
Blue screen could go talk to him.
Have
Okay.
fun.
You walk up to him. He says, I apologize for the subterfuge, my friends. Nice seeing you around, but I'm assuming you come over here to ask what I'm doing here. I did work in appliance sales. I wasn't lying, but that was a while ago. I graduated to weapons. Instead, it's acquired a few less than reputable arms dealing firms. The company is currently promoting this fact. I was meeting with the Moxes and selling them some items. If you're interested, I do have some items. If you're interested.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you have drugs too?
No, I said weapons. Pay attention.
Or what kind of guns do you have?
Yeah. So he has a case that he pulls out, sets up on the table, and you've got a Militech M10 AF Lexington, Militech Crusher, Militech M76E Omaha. Basically, if you type the word Militech into the search engine, it's all of those.
Okay.
Nice.
And a
Militech.
Tsunami Arms Nekomata.
Which one is that?
It is a tech sniper rifle.
Ooh, fancy. How much
That
for the
dude sounds
tsunami
so
arms?
fancy.
1,000.
Will I be getting 1,000 from this job?
Yeah.
You don't have 1,000 yet, though.
Sure. Yeah. Can I give you my contact info?
Sure. And then we'll deal the deal when you got it. See you
Hell
later.
yeah. Peace.
He'll box it up, and he doesn't give it to you because you don't have the money. Okay.
True.
So next beat, he comes back, not long, and he's got the pink muzzled, pink tipped Arasaka Masumune in his hands. He plops the assault rifle on the table, grinning. See, told you I'd be back. Thanks for rescuing me, man. This is Summer, my main line, my whole world, because she's with him now.
Shoot this whole
Would you believe I met her while we were both shoplifting from 25/7? Love at first sight. Anyway, she's mocked, so she's been hiding out here since you talked to her at the end card station, staying safe. You see him kind of like pull his phone out and kind of like, step aside. Summer's like very gracious and like thankful as you guys look over the weapon. It is the weapon you're looking for. No tricks. And then you see he's looking at a message and he says, hey, you don't owe me shit. But I just got a message from the Vaqueros. They got rid of the Arasaka and they're pulling up stakes and heading out. And guess why? Obviously, targeted by a Corpa. That's not great. They said they'd take me and Summer on, but only after we did something to prove ourselves. Don't know what. Got to be there in the next hour. Whatever it is, until I can get away from Night City, we'd feel better having a good crew with us. You guys look like a pretty good crew. There's still people who want me dead. I mean, they're out there. And I know I ain't got no right to ask, but would you be willing to help us? Just get back out there and link up with the Vaqueros so we get the fuck out of here?
I'd put it to a vote. Up to you guys. Yay or nay.
Do we know who the Vaqueros are? Like,
They're
are
a nomad group.
Yeah.
Are they successful in their endeavors?
They're Aldecado based.
Nah,
They're like the
I'd rather
Andersons
stay in
and the
city.
Gibsons and all those smaller kind of cells that kind of operate around,
Yeah, I'd rather stay in the city.
Got one for
Or
no.
Eddies.
Got one for yes.
Yeah, why not?
Two for
Dan,
yes.
Tom, what we got?
I mean, why are we taking on this additional risk?
That's a no from Dan, I'm guessing.
No,
but
I'm.
Oh.
Why?
It's a favor.
Do we need to
Nothing more.
do more favors?
How
I
did
don't
you
know.
guys
He
find
just
me, by
wants
the
to get out
way?
of the city. Oh,
guys
you have a
kept on-
tracker?
Oh, like in the jacket?
tracker.
oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit. Can I see the jacket for a second? I'm again not gonna try anything funny. Just want to help you out.
Yeah, I'd hand it to him. We're in a
Takes the
bar.
jacket. You see him pull a tool from his index finger, from his cyber hand, and he detaches neatly a corner of the liner. He reaches inside and feels around, kind of like, and you hear a few snaps, like plastic disconnecting from plastic, and then he pulls his hand back out, holding a tangle of wires and microchips. Here's the tech. That's probably what it was. Wish I'd known about that sooner, man. Would have saved me so much trouble. This tracker's disabled. Arasaka's not going to give you any more problems.
A favor for a favor.
Yeah,
All right, if you're willing to help me out,
I'll
great.
take him.
Yeah, I haven't jammed with any nomads for a while.
I get some new singles out of him.
Okay. This might go a little over, so I hope everybody's okay with that. Is everybody okay with that?
That's
Bubblegum.
okay.
Okay. All right. So, you exit Lizzie's after some drinks. You got everything you need, all of the stuff to finish the job. Job's done. You just need to meet up with Falco, get your eddies. Life can't get any better.
We're about to get screwed. I can feel it.
You life can't get any worse because life can always get worse. So as you're coming out, a armored black Villafort Cortez V5000 Valor pulls up in front of you. The rear passenger window fades from black to transparent, revealing a Corpo wearing a suit worth more than all of you put together. On his collar, Arasaka pin denoting 25 years of service. You know that thing's armored. You know that thing's, expensive. And after a fashion, the speakers placed strategically on the outside of the Valor carry the Corpo's voice as they speak. I believe you to be in possession of a yellow jacket with green markings on the back. I will pay you €5,000 for it. You have 5 minutes to decide. The window darkens once more, hiding the
Don't we
exact
have that
space
fake
from
one?
you.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, give him that one. He won't see it.
Yeah, they won't totally notice and murder us all instantly.
I thought you felt invincible.
Where's that
No.
tracker at? Where's that
I thought-
tracker at? Fuck it. Let's try it. Let's put the tracker on. Who can really sell it?
He's gonna give us $5,000 for the jacket. That's what he said.
5,000
We just
eddies.
need. We don't
Jacket.
even need the eddies. We just need them to go away.
We
To
give
not
him a
be able to
fake
find
jacket, and we're dealing with someone 25 years of service who has a Striga nearby or Adam Smasher nearby. That's what that means. That's Fisk level people. That's
It's not.
Listen,
We're not here for the eddies. We're here to get away.
Oh, I'm here for the Eddies.
I'm here for the Eddies.
I mean, I'm sure if we offer Jonah some black lace, he'll give them the jacket and we can stay hidden. It's fine.
It's true.
Hell, you know what? If
I mean,
everyone's
he's
cool
still
with
on it, so
Go ahead and make a deduction check. This will be for insurance and connect. And
where is
I'm going to pause my clock.
education.
And Maven.
Okay.
deduction?
Deduction
16.
is.
I'm gonna
in-
use my 5 luck for this.
Oh,
17.
here we go.
So you all three get it. You would know that, and restarting the clock, the Corpo has been tracking the jacket, not because they want the jacket. They want the biomonitor, the external biomonitor that's inside of the jacket, which you can, and you know how to, this would be insurance mainly, how to extract it. If you wanted to, you could keep the jacket, give them the data they want, and then you could play both sides.
Please.
Or
Elizabeth, this is now up to you.
Yeah. Or what?
you can call
Fuck the
Falco
court.
and ask him what he thinks. You got options here. Just tell me what
Fuck
you want to do. And timer is still going. About
Yeah.
3.5.
Would you do you want the actual jacket or do you want the data that it's connected to? She'll ask.
The window untints. The external biomonitor would be sufficient. And then it retints.
Give it to him.
She'll extract it.
Okay. You agree to sell?
Yeah,
It's worth
yeah.
more. It's worth more.
it is, but is our life's worth less? Is the better question here.
Just saying.
I don't like this character a lot, but I like it more than 1,000 eddies split.
The passenger door opens
I would be the one to walk up just in case.
and then very quickly closes as a very large man
Fuck.
steps out.
Fuck.
He is about 6'11", as wide as a fucking door, and just massive. Like it's like the body of Andre the Giant, but just like a little shorter, and with a very happy looking Japanese face. He's just a very happy looking man. He steps out and he holds his hand out,
I'd hand it to him and say, here you go, big boy.
takes it. You see his eyes kind of flash red, and you feel in your hollow or on your phone, there's an attempt to connect, like with your banking account.
I'd let it through.
5,000 eddies are sent from Arasaka Corporation.
Okay.
Counterintelligence Division.
I would immediately spread it among the group.
The big man
Yeah.
bows lightly and then turns around, opens the door, and steps inside, closing it behind him. The man inside says, "Thank you very much for the transaction." And then
Have a good day.
the car just speeds away.
I would
boo.
turn and ask everyone. I'd send them all the 1,000 and say, remember, morals come second. Remember
Oh my
that.
God. Boo.
Money
gonna get
first, morals
Boo.
second.
Boo, you finally had a character that was going to kick our ass. That's why it's boo. Yeah.
Not very metal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we knew. We knew.
You
Yeah.
said 25
No,
year
it
pin,
literally
and I just
says,
remembered.
If the crew refuses to sell the external biomonitor or destroys it, The Valor's external speakers project a single sentence before the car drives off. A poor decision. It then says, "Go to climax, Atom Smasher."
Go to group's death.
What would have been?
What?
That would have been the better fucking play. Y'all are
What?
so wrong. We're
While
supposed
John
to
climaxes.
die.
Nah.
That's you're
Not
not
this
playing this
group.
game right.
I mean,
Not
I
this group.
Sorry,
had my
bud.
pitch.
So, you, for kind of just
Is it better to? I'm so sorry. Is it better to go down in a blaze of glory or die fat and old?
for speed
Fat
racing
no.
purposes, there is
Sorry.
some block of kind of text here, which is fine, but it's not terribly exciting. I'll be completely honest. That would have to deal with Valentino's, but we didn't really get involved with them too much, so I'm not terribly I don't think it's kind of left fieldy. It feels weird. But you travel out of town with Dalton and Summer, and you make your way out to the Vaqueros. You call Falco. He's outside of the city as well, so he's okay to meet you out that way. And you pass the you help Dalton with his business, and then you speak to Falco. You pass over the items. He takes the Arasaka Masamune and the Shingen. She always did love cute guns. Don't mind me. Just got a little of that Badlands dust in me. The Lexington pistol. I'm amazed this old girl still shoots straight. 2 friends of mine use this gun for practice, you know. I miss them both something fierce. And then the yellow jacket. You're safe now. Gone like you both wanted. She was too good for this place. You were too, I reckon. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be alright, I promise. He's tired. And he came out to meet you and his Chevalion Emperor. Again, just a weary, trail-weary cowboy. Takes the items and pulls out his pistol, the RT-46 Buria, which was actually David. Spins it around on his fingers and then holds it out handle first to connect. This old girl got me through plenty of scrape. Figure she can keep watch over one of your crew here too. Whoever you think's most worthy.
I'd happily accept it.
And Falco offers you one last farewell, closes the back hatch with all the shit in it, climbs into the driver's seat, rides off into the sunset. Metaphorically, it's nighttime. He heads south
Wonderful.
from where you're at.
Oh, dude.
You assume that he's heading, out and about, possibly to the border, possibly into Southern California, which is another country technically. It's complicated, but yeah,
It's not.
that is that. You get paid your eddies from oh god, what was the name of the fixer girl in the
Dakota?
Dakota? Thank you so much. Dakota gets you your
Dakota.
eddies, and everything worked out for you this time, crew, with the exception of a couple, Edgerunners getting shot in the face.
Oh man.
It
But
happens.
yeah, I'd like.
Dan's like,
Bang,
that
bang.
could have been me.
Well, the
that
thing-
could have been me.
The thing that I like is, again, this is it's a module, right?
Yeah.
Both endings are nice.
Oh, that's not both.
Right.
There's several endings. There's
Well,
more than that.
the ending options are cool.
Well, hold on.
but
Let me finalize.
I
'cause
like it.
We're still on stream. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching those that did. And that is the canon way that the jacket unfolds for our version of Night City Dark Skies. And there will be repercussions that might alight in the upcoming season of it. We'll be running pickup games during the winter, so just keep an eye on the space. And if you see the Dark Skies is on the schedule, great. And thanks for playing, folks. Have a good night.
Bye.